another episode of A Foxtail. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with us. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. And if you enjoy this show, don't forget to go check out our other shows, which are live on YouTube. You can check out Tales from the Winter Wilds, Tales from the Blue Cottage. We've got a lot of one-shots. We've got Cyberframe. We've got all kinds of fun tabletop gaming live plays over there. We'd love it if you guys would go check it out. We also, as of recently, have started up our Tabletop Talk channel, or Tavern Talk channel, excuse me, where we have some videos talking about subclasses. We've done a tour of the room, and we're going to have a lot more things coming to that channel very soon. I think that one of us has been talking about doing a hot cakes and hot takes segment, so
we'll see.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
That should be fun. I think it was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that more later.
I got hot takes.
Yeah, we got hot takes. So, and if you really like us as well, you can go check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Blue Cottage D&D. We'll make a lot of fun D&D inspired skits. We do some behind the scenes stuff. We love to hang out over there and do some games and things like that. So we'd love for you guys to come check it out. I would like to say that unfortunately Bag will not be joining us tonight. Will had something come up and was unable to make it last minute, but we are still in the show. Must go on, so we'll be here. Will, wish you're here, buddy. We miss you. We hope to see you next time. Yes, so with that, if you guys enjoy tonight's stream, and you enjoy all of our other streams, you should go check out Midnight Stray Candle Co., where we make fantasy-inspired scented candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. So, give us your spiel. You got it coming up.
Speaking of dice, you didn't lead me into, you didn't segue me.
Sorry. Oh, speaking of dice.
There we go.
I messed myself up with talk. I just wanted to be sure. I'm so bad at announcing when people are missing that I was like, I got to get it in here. I got to get it. Like, I forgot that Bethany was not here 2 weeks ago. Just didn't even mention it until Chris brought it up. I was like, oh, right. Because we talk about it so much when the players aren't going to be here, and I just completely blitz when it's like stream time. And I'm like, the viewers might like to know where our
Resident Shanker.
So I was just like, don't forget. It's
okay.
Anyways, and speaking of dice.
My goodness, at the word vomit.
Sorry.
Speaking of dice, April 14th at 5 p.m. Central Time, we'll be having a dice drop and a candle restock. I think I'm going to have maybe 6 sets available. 5 are online right now for preview on the website. If you want to see what I'm working on right now for future drops, because I'm probably done with everything I think for this drop, you can do so by following me on Instagram at Midnight Stray Candle Co. And we also have a Discord where I post previews and announce things, and we'll drop that link in the chat. But other than that, we've got dice, we got earrings, we got candles, we got all the goods coming. I have a few single D20s, and that's the news.
Indeed. And we're going to be taking photos of something from a new potential thing maybe this weekend.
The thing.
It's on bougie. Swanky.
Let's see if we get some feedback.
Top of the line premium.
Top of the line. It actually is. It actually is premium. I mean, for what it is, it's premium. Like, if we're being honest. Yeah. But yeah, so go check out Midnight Stray Candle Co on Instagram to get updates on all this, or go follow our Discord server. Like she said, there's some previews already up on the website as well. There's some beautiful, beautiful sets. One set in particular that I want it so bad, but I can't have it. I gotta let it go to one view. And you can also support our stream by going and checking out Sarson Games, tonight's sponsor. If you hit exclamation Sarson Games into the chat, it will give you a link that will take you over to their website where they make a lot of 5th edition source material, including subclasses, deities. They've got unshackled spells. They have an herbal journal full of all kinds of potions and concoctions. So definitely go check them out. They've got a lot of fun stuff. And don't forget that if you like what you see, you can use promo code Blue Cottage to get 10% off your purchase. With that, I would like to note too, I do apologize. It took us a little bit to get online tonight. It's been we hit record and stream and nothing happened. It said no, you can't do this. Turns out that there's this thing called software updates, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't.
I let them know in the chat.
Oh, never mind. You got it covered.
You're welcome.
So apologies for our delay, because we don't want too long of a delay because we know what the people are really here for. We know they're here for snack time. Billy, We take it away, please.
Snack time.
Well, let's see. There's not tons of new stuff. We got the horde left over from
Easter
the Easter
chocolate?
Bunny. I added a few.
I just ate one.
About I wish I had more of these. What are these? The egg things.
Looks like an egg.
They're like malted.
Free floating?
Tastes like an egg.
Malted. Wait, what?
But it's a
Oh,
bread.
they're like the robin eggs or something like that.
They kind of look
I
like.
need to figure out. I thought that was what the bag was in here. That someone. Oh well.
Yeah. That's what robin eggs.
I need more of those. I like those. And then I got the one of my favorites, the Sesame Candy Crunch sticks.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I mean, it makes me think they're healthy because they're something.
Because of sesame.
Sesame, yeah.
And I got the, I'm sure these are going to be gross, but I just have to try them. The cinnamon bears.
Cinnamon bears?
Yeah, they're like chewy,
Like gummy bears.
cinnamon, and they're actually fat-free.
As long as they're not sugar-free.
Yeah, fat-free, sugar-free.
Sugar-free is dangerous.
And some popcorn for the
No,
salt.
there's sugar in there. And corn syrup.
So we got that.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with this fat-free.
Classic popcorn.
Sugar.
Yeah, but
That's
that's-
sugar.
You're mixing it up a little bit tonight. I'm
Fat.
seeing some new things here.
Let's see.
So
This is.
I mean, you always have something cinnamon, but that's new.
I just got a solid. I need to go in and like stock it. This is what I thought those egg things were, but they're not.
Oh no, those are just.
Those are just.
I mean, those are still good.
Yeah, but
They're
it's
just
not as
chocolate.
good. Those egg things. I got to go and see where those are hiding in the house. I'm sure we got more. So we got new popcorn and new cinnamon bears. Is
If
it?
anything's gonna pull your teeth out, that's it.
Oh,
Yikes.
maybe I have to use some microwave on them. They are.
They're not bad.
I'll take
It is a little bear.
I'll take one.
Yeah, the cinnamon
Squishy
flavor is
bear.
not super strong.
Little hot bear.
Hot bear.
It's not strong,
Just a little hot bear.
I was listening.
Gotta
But
start with
very
the head.
chewy.
Gotta-
But it is chewy. I'll have to.
So new,
Not bad.
new tonight. We've got some.
feel like
Like I said,
dog
I
with
know you
peanut
brought
butter.
popcorn before, but that's a new kind of popcorn. So and then you
I
brought
went the
s-
smaller
cinnamon
bag.
bears. And we went with cinnamon bears. Cinnamon bears is new. I
I
didn't even know
mean-
they made those.
The mistake of putting that whole thing in my mouth.
You should just bit the head off.
Why is your
Oh,
father? Why is your father imagining weird things?
What?
Uh-oh.
He has too much power now.
Sorry, I was imagining Billy with a set of those earrings you made on. But why?
We gotta pierce his ears first. We can
No,
make it
if
happen.
you do the ear cuffs.
Yeah, if I do the ear
You do ear
cuffs,
cuffs.
I am probably gonna do ear cuffs for people who don't have pierced ears.
So what I'm hearing is we should make a channel point reward.
I mean, I'll use crazy glue to stick on.
Oh man.
Or I'll just get some good
John
on.
the Jersey Devil says fat-free, sugar-free equals taste-free. Correct. Absolutely. So for those of you who are new here, we do have, I will give you the schedule for next week. Next Monday night, we will be coming back with Tales from the Winter Wilds as they continue. They're about to fight a purple worm. They're about to find a purple worm, and then they're going to make their way on into the chamber where Violet is being held and figure out what's going on there.
Purple worm and violet.
I didn't put that together. Her name is Violet. She came up with it.
That makes sense.
So, it's part of her backstory.
Oh.
Weird, yeah.
There you go.
It's weird that it lined up that
But
way.
yes, the Violet worm, and then we'll go into say Violet.
Violet. He's not a worm.
Absolutely nothing to do with that.
We hope not.
And then Tales of the Blue Cottage will return Tuesday night as they finally made it to the Storm Isle and are about to make their way into Oakfolds Castle, which is the castle of a great storm giant. So that should be a lot of fun. A Foxtail is off next week, unfortunately, but we will be here next Friday with Gauntlet Horde mode as we run our players through the Gauntlet yet again, but a different type of Gauntlet this time. As the way it's going to work is they're going to start at first level, and wave 1 they're going to fight 4 creatures. Wave 2 they're going to fight 8 creatures. Wave 3 they'll fight 16. Wave 4 they'll fight 32, and wave 5
Hold up.
there will be a surprise.
Hold up.
The math thing,
We didn't make it that far when we were talking about it earlier. 32.
I told you 5 waves. didn't I?
32. And, all right. Bring it on.
So that will be happening
Sure,
next
Brooks is fun.
Friday night at 7:30. I think the team is going to be similar to the team last time. Unfortunately, Chris won't be able to make it. He's got a tournament that he's going to be in
We
that
will
weekend.
miss.
So he's going to be in a volleyball tournament. So he won't be able to make it. But Matt will be filling in for him. So we'll have Matt, Mitchell, James, and Billy playing in the Gauntlet. Should be a lot of fun. We hope you guys will come hang out and spend those channel points to save their asses because they're gonna need it. So, and speaking of channel points, let's start off tonight's prediction.
How many natural 20s?
How many natural 20s will be rolled in tonight's session? Go ahead and put up your points for a chance to win some more, and hoard them up for horde mode, because next week there's going to be a lot of opportunities to spend them, and some of them are going to be cheap, some of them are going to be expensive. Guess which ones are going to be cheap? The ones that help me. So, Triple Dub says it'll be good to see Matt again. Indeed, it will. We've been talking with Matt a little bit. We're going to try and get him in on a little mini campaign. We're going to be running here upcoming very soon as well. We actually hung out with Matt not this past weekend, the weekend before last.
Yes.
We hung out with him for a little bit and talked to him about some upcoming plans. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more of him in the next couple of months.
What?
Oh, wow.
Let's see. War Druid says 33. Jackaboom says 20. Shoo! You got a lot of faith in these three.
Not if you were counting maybe both sides.
I don't know,
Maybe.
33 is still a lot.
That's a lot.
So I was going to say pick wisely because my goal was to spend a lot tonight, and if I win, great.
So what Billy's trying to do is he's trying to offload some points for some of you so that you'll come save him next week.
He's throwing down. Bet it all.
Bet it all.
And Brookie says, do I go confident or cautious? Maybe somewhere in the middle. Middle's been good lately. We've been hitting 3 to 5 a lot lately. The problem is this in 2 separate categories.
Yep.
So.
And I picked 3 Tuesday night and lost money. Okay, but that's fine. I can lose more money. I'm going to pick. Somebody picked greater than 6.
That's me. I'm manifesting.
You're manifesting? You think you're going to need it?
Believe it.
You gotta believe it.
Alright, well, let's find out if you'll absolutely need it. Ascara, hold up. Ascara says I've got them tart sweet jelly beans.
Oh,
That's my official new favorite. I didn't even know that brand made jelly beans until this year, and I devoured a bag and faster than I'm a little ashamed. I should be ashamed, but they were so good. So I'm right there with you. Brookie says middle it is. And Ascar, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much for supporting the stream and for the tips. For those of you who are new here, every bit we receive goes straight towards increasing the quality of our stream and helping to make things better for you. Speaking of which, the last bit last bit fund is underway currently. We just, I think we told you this Tuesday night, but we did receive our first glimpse. No, we haven't told this. We received our first glimpse of a Sylvie that has already been inked and painted. Ooh. And it's we were very excited about how it turned out. We were very, very excited, and the rest of the characters will soon follow. So the Foxtail artwork is underway, and we're so excited to share it all with you. Hopefully within the next couple weeks. And then also Valor and Vigor we've hit a little bit of a snafu, but we're working on it. We're working on it. We're getting there. We're trying to find a
resource.
Yes, we're trying to find a resource because the resources that we originally reached out to have not responded to us. So we're working on that, but hopefully soon. John Zerzell said down a player, so I went lower than I would otherwise. Now watch them roll like ridiculous. Yeah. Well, let's find out. Let's jump into tonight's session, everybody. With a quick recap.
Get out.
Mine.
What just happened?
Nothing.
I was trying to
Do nothing at all.
audio levels over here, and then chaos erupted behind me. All right. Last we left off, you all found your way to the Black Mask Manor, owned by one Jasper Bruinholt, a very well-to-do raccoon who seems to be running some sort of small merchant empire. With ties to Wiley's background, you decided to infiltrate his building, his mansion. While inside, Bag and Wiley stumbled across, well, I would say Bag actually took the form of the driver of Bruinholt's driver, and the two of you snuck inside, where you discovered there was a little bit of a meeting being had between Bruinholt and a handful of other individuals, including the sheriff, and another one being a Lady Morwen. They were discussing what to do about the arrival of these Seekers, how the arrival of Seekers seems to have messed up their plans. So, Lady Morwen suggested that the sheriff have you locked away, put away for crimes that you did not commit against some magic shop that has been recently vandalized on numerous occasions, apparently. While there, you were confronted by the real driver, Mr. Donald, who
Poor Donald.
who
Met
had a bit of a panic
untimely
attack.
demise.
Bag tackled him, started shouting for the guards. Thanks to some really good deception checks, you were able to sneak upstairs, where you ran into a young raccoon, or a middle-aged raccoon named Serenity, one that you believe to potentially be a relative of yours. You spoke with her and convinced her to meet you at the perfect sip
Perfect.
later that evening. And then you fled out as she gave you a warning that if Lady Morwen found out you were there, you were in trouble. So you ran into the office, you stole a few things, and burst out of the hole in the wall that you all created with the teleportation device that you teleported in North Newton with.
We didn't do it, the device did.
Bag convinced, while in the forms of Donald, he convinced the guards to arrest the real Donald. They took him in for questioning, or so you thought. You saw as the sheriff led him down an alleyway, and that was not the direction of the stockades. Tim went to investigate on his own and confronted the sheriff, who quickly broke your jaw just about. After which you sprayed him with your noxious spray and took off running, to which he called the guards to chase after you. While you were, you ran around the block and hid down an alley nearby. Your comrades came and discovered you later. While you were here, you could hear the sheriff beating up on poor Donald down the way as he was interrogating him. And then you watched as they dragged Donald's body out of the alley and disappeared out of sight. You then regrouped at the perfect sip with Wiley and discussed what comes next. Your next plan was to go find out more information about these individuals that are wearing the black chains, find out more information about the sheriff, and potentially about Jasper. But you can't, you're fugitives now, you're wanted, so you can't just walk around all willy-nilly. So what did Bag do? Well, Bag turns you into other individuals. He looks like a horrific bunny at the time, at this moment. He turns Sylvie into this immaculate-looking coyote with a very high roll. And Tim, well, Tim, you
like
look
something.
you look like a possum that got hit by a cart, then drowned for a little while, and then left out in the sun for 10 days. That's about the only way that I've got to describe your possum.
Like characters from Rango.
That's so rough.
And then you decided to make your way over to the Forever Barcane, the magic shop that was in question, the one that's been vandalized. As you made your way inside, you heard as a magic mouth on a bronze statue of a French bulldog called out to you and said, "Welcome to Frankie's. Please don't be cranky." And that is where we're going to pick up tonight's session, as Frank, the French bulldog, is going to make his cameo appearance. As you all enter in to the shop, you look over. I will note, Wiley, you just stay behind. You were still in the tavern, taking a nap, getting your short rest in.
Just waiting for his meeting.
Yeah.
So Tim, Sylvie, and Bag, as you enter in, give me 1 second. You notice all along the walls, you see a few things. As you look about, if I can find them, no, there they are.
Tim, look at all these magical
You see-
items. There's so much everywhere.
You see staves, you see some wands, you see some spell scrolls, you see books, you see what appear to be small, like kind of off to the right-hand side, or excuse me, to the left-hand side, and a very large window. There's like this bay window that juts out of it. There's all kinds of herbs and plants growing in it. You see what appears to be a small aquarium that is growing numerous types of fungus and mushrooms as well. And as you look, as you enter in, you hear this. As you look down on the ground, you see what appears to be a small black French bulldog. He's got this long blue cloak on with this really pointed wizard's top hat. Very cliche looking wizard. As he's scrubbing something off the floor, you notice that there's sprawled, like written across the floor in some kind of paint. It says, "Cats rule, dogs drool."
Oh no! What happened?
Oh, hi. Sorry. Welcome to Forever Barcane.
Hi.
My name is Francis Frenchie II. You can call me Frank or Frankie.
Francis?
Yeah, but I usually go by Frankie.
Okay. Do you like Frankie?
I prefer it, yeah. Francis is my father's name, so it's a little weird when people call me that. But welcome in. You see as he vanishes, there's this puff of smoke, and he appears behind the counter nearby, and this time with little spectacles kind of hooked to chains. As he pulls out a book and kind of opens it up. And,
How did you do that?
I recognize you.
Well, I mean, magic, of course, but...
Magic.
You said you recognize us.
No, I don't recognize you.
Okay. I didn't recognize you, so that's...
You must be new here. I apologize for the mess. I've been having a lot of trouble lately with just... Well, apparently, there's a lot of anti-dog vandals in this
This
town.
place is full of racism.
You know, I try not to believe that, but the longer I'm here, the more it seems that to be the case.
I'm sorry you're dealing with that. We talked to somebody who seemed like a racist. Do you mind if we look around for a little?
And what are you interested in? What brings you in? Perhaps I can help you with things.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever we can find.
Well, I will say, I don't know what you're in the market for. Normally, I service seekers. I'm typically sell to seekers. That's what most of these are here for, is to help adventurers in on their adventures and things like that. But here lately, there haven't been a lot that have come in. So, I don't know. It doesn't look like you're seekers. I don't see your astrals or anything. But if you're... Maybe there's something here that interests you.
Yeah, I just want to look around for a minute, if that's okay.
So, as you take a look about, you find a few things. You find there's a selection of healing potions, regular healing potions, including greater healing potions. You notice that there is a light blue potion that's swirling with a bit of yellow. It's got, as you take a look at it, there's this electricity that arcs through in the middle of the fluid. You can see it ignite. That one in particular is behind a glass case. You notice there are several staves, beautifully sculpted staves, or carved staves, excuse me, made of wood. At the very top of them, they kind of spiral around, and just hovering above each one, there's a small fragment, each of various colors. You notice that there is one staff in particular that it's similar to your silly, like it kind of goes up and it curls around, but it's kind of twisted throughout it. You notice there are various vines, you see flowers, you see what appears to be runes for evocation magic involving healing on it.
Mm.
You see that there's a series of tomes up on one of the bookshelves that are actually locked behind a small cage. You read one of them is called Grimoire of Focus. There are various spell scrolls, and then you also see nearby there's a small pair of stones that look like, one looks like a dog and one looks like a cat. They're facing one another and look as if they're talking to each other.
I was thinking, you know, Wiley likes, he didn't get to come with us, but he really likes magic stuff. Do you think we should get him some scrolls? Because I think anybody can use scrolls.
If you're interested in scrolls, I've got lots of them, but they're typically meant to, help seekers out, so some of them can be a little dangerous.
Whoa.
You just got to be very careful.
What kind of scrolls you got?
Well, let's see here. Well, I've got this one here. It's a lot of fun. This one will make your friends laugh. It's called Tasha's Hideous Laughter. We'll leave them on the floor rolling. This one here is it'll protect you from evil things and from good things. And these two are my particular favorites. They're ones that I kind of want to use on these vandals, but I'm trying to be the bigger dog. This one's called Burning Hands, and this one's called Fireball.
It doesn't make your hands burn, right?
No,
the
it makes fire come out of your hands.
Oh, okay.
It's really, really good against the withering. Like withered
it's
creatures,
against the
yeah.
withering.
Oh, yeah. You know, when they get on top of you, you just extend your hands out and there's this cone of fire. And I should note, too, it's a higher enchantment, so it's at a higher level than most Burning Hands would be.
Ooh. What about this staff?
Oh, that
It's
one there, that's
beautiful.
one of my father's that he sent with me. I haven't been able to sell it yet. It's very pricey.
Oof, of course it
But
is.
that is called a Staff of Healing. Any group of seekers would be glad to have it, as it's got a lot of very powerful healing magic in it, allowing you to cast healing spells without the expense of your own power.
How much is it?
Well, you see, it's a one of a kind.
Of course it is.
It's gonna run you about 2,500 gold pieces.
Guess it heals a lot. But like, if you're dead, will it like heal you then?
I don't think it's got that kind of power.
Okay. I was just wondering because
Healing would be healing, not revival.
Okay.
Two very
I'm
different
not
types of
a
magic.
so I don't really know. I just that's my old grandma who I didn't want to die. But oh well.
What?
I was gonna ask him the same thing.
Yeah, it's an honest question. That's okay. Jeez.
Of course,
Never
I
mind.
know it's expensive, but I mean, if you're interested, if you're new here, you look tough as a coyote. You're probably pretty tough. You're probably good at sniffing things out, right?
Yeah.
See, my nose into I'm a dog, but I'm always so stopped up.
Have you had somebody look at it?
A couple of times. It runs in the family.
That's okay.
Bad genes.
It really looks like somebody smacked me in the face with a shovel, but I don't want to go in like
He kind of looks you up and down. I mean, you're one to talk, Mr. Possum.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just looking.
You
to
look like
breathe.
you were run over 3 times.
I was gonna
so-
say something, but then I figured it might be inconsiderate.
No, he was right first.
But, the truth is that if you'd be interested in helping me catch these vandals, I could give you some store credit.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the truth is the sheriff hasn't been a whole lot of help. And, I keep calling him in here, telling him, showing him things like this, what they did here. I mean, I don't even know how they did this. I've been here all day. But I got distracted one time by this one kid that came in. It was a young skunk that came in, and he distracted me. I went to the back to get something. When I came back, he was gone, and that was there. So I can only assume it was him. But why would a skunk say that cats rule and dogs rule? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
No. Do you mind if I look around? I'm kind of a novice detective.
Yeah, I mean, she's like a Sherlock someone.
I like writing books.
Yeah.
She likes to read them too.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. I mean,
Let's see if they left anything.
sure. Go for it.
Let's see
Make
if
a
I
perception. Or make a survival check because it's easier to
Survival.
smell.
So how long you been in this town?
About a year and a half now, I guess. Maybe not quite that.
Can I guess guidance?
Yes, you may. Oh, and I would like to know, I almost forgot as well, that thanks to Skinner Music Man and War Druid, you've all been blessed.
Thank
And
you.
also, Diana Genevieve.
Oh,
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for
Hey.
following.
Welcome in. What a name indeed.
yeah,
Diana
Genevieve.
Welcome in, Diana Genevieve. Thank you for the follow.
18.
18.
Or no, 19. Excuse me.
19. So as you begin to sniff around, kind of checking the perimeters, particularly where the paint is, you definitely smell skunk. You've been around Tim long enough that, there was a skunk here for sure. But you also pick up there's some small tufts of hair here and there that doesn't look skunk. Some of it's brown, or kind of like a more of not really brown, more of an orangey color. One tuft of hair, like little bits of hair that are white, a couple of little bits of hair that are white, that are kind of scattered about as well. And you manage to get a whiff of those in particular. They smell feline in nature.
I think you have 2 culprits on your hands.
You think so?
Yeah, I can definitely smell the skunk. I'm used to them from where I'm from. And there's a little bit of this.
I haven't had any orange cats come in here lately. I don't really know any orange cats. I mean, there's a lot in the city, but I don't know any personally. I don't have a lot of friends around here, to be honest. And even the dogs that live here are a little standoffish.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I keep myself busy with my work.
Well, we can certainly try to figure out.
I mean, if you'd be so willing to help me find them,
Sure.
that'd be great. I've got this bit of a meeting to go to later, and I won't be able to do it, stake this place out myself. So, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the shop for me while I'm gone, I'd really appreciate it.
Sure.
In case they might decide to come back, you know. Last time they broke the window, and it was really expensive to replace.
You just had
They
them.
broke
Was it more than
They
one?
got violent?
Well, I don't know if it was violent, but they definitely threw a pouch through the window, and it smelled awful.
Did they steal anything?
No?
Well, before, not just for the staff, but I'm curious about the Burning Hand scroll and the Fireball scroll. How much are those?
Yeah, those would run you about, the Burning Hand scroll would run you 300 gold pieces, and the Fireball scroll will run you 400. But if you'd be so willing to help me, I'd gladly give you 500 gold pieces worth of store credit.
Wow. It's
That's worth
generous.
something.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
really need these guys to go away and leave me alone, because this is just, it's only a matter of time before they throw a rock through a window and hit my poor aquarium over there and hurt some of my fungus. And that's some very rare fungus.
What does it do?
Well, it does various things, but it's usually used in enchantments and stuff.
Oh.
And here lately, I've been having a very, very easy time selling it. I had some customers that are very interested in the
And fungus.
in the dried Harlow in particular.
What does that do?
Well, just various purposes, really. It could be used as an enchantment item, as well as abjuration. Of course, it can also be used to counter abjuration if you use it right.
Would any of us know specifically what that might be used to counter?
Make an Arcana check.
So he ain't smart, but I rolled alright. 18.
18. Okay. So, he's correct. You're familiar, Harlow, with the type of magic that you use being more closely tied to nature. Harlow is a small capped mushroom that's got like kind of a flat cap that extends out to the side, very spongy underneath, but when dried out, it can be turned into a powder that can be used to etch. You can etch it into specific, like you can use it to make arcane lock spells, but likewise it can also be used to break arcane locks, things of that nature. So it can be used both as an abjuration component as well as an anti-abjuration component.
Well, I have this. Would you be interested in this little thing? It's the Burning Badger. It's a magical item. I haven't used it, but I was thinking if I gave you this and I bought the Burning Hands, could you take a little bit off?
Take a look. Kind of takes a look at it. You watch as he pulls a pearl out. I'd say this would be an adequate trade for the Burning Hand scroll.
Oh yeah?
Be so interested.
Sure. That'd be perfect.
Kind of takes it and puts it away. It's all yours.
Thank you. As a show of good faith.
Oh, pleasure doing business.
You got anything you want? I'm really interested in that staff, but I want to kind of talk about our finances and make sure we have enough money, plus with the store credit.
But you can get what you want. I mean,
Well, yeah, but I just want to check with the group first. That's a lot of money.
we got that much money? I don't remember.
I think we might have some in our piggy bank.
You think we need to get somebody to come help us with this watch we're gonna do tonight?
Bag, as you say this back, and there's, I do not have a lot of money.
Could you throw it around being a sugar daddy?
Had pay for that divorce.
Well, how else am I supposed to get them to... How else am I supposed to get them helps?
By talking to them nicely.
Why would I do that?
Exactly. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing so great.
Oh, thanks.
So should we go get, thumbs?
Probably.
Is there anything else we need to do? I mean,
I don't think so. I'm gonna ogle the fungus and the little herbs for a minute.
Okay. So you make your way over to the little aquarium. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me to take a look at it. Giant Genevieve says, "This is my first time here, and I'm invested, so I have to agree." Because Jack and Boom said, "Pass the popcorn. This is a great show." Well, we're glad that you were enjoying it. Welcome in. I do hate that we're one player down tonight, but welcome in anyways. We're glad that you're enjoying our show so far. So
Thank you for being here. 3.
a 3. So as you take
I
a
got
look
very
at
distracted.
as you take a look at the aquarium and the mushrooms and the plants that are kind of growing within, you do notice there's also a couple of flowers in there, which seems a little odd, but maybe there's some purpose for it.
Why would it seem odd?
Just because it's with fungus and it's
Oh, okay.
it seems to be more of a mushroom, like a fungal growing chamber, but there's a couple of flowers in there that you don't quite recognize. As you take a look at it, you interesting mushrooms, good components.
They're so
You can
pretty.
see the Harlow. You found it pretty easy, just kind of like sit there along the bottom.
Okay. Can I take out one of my books and kind of sketch some of the stuff that he's got?
Yeah, sure. So,
For research.
I thought you were starting to read that book.
No, that's not for public consumption. Besides, people get nosy and they'll look over your shoulder and see what you're reading. You ready?
Yep.
I know. I was like, hang on a second.
I won.
Does that?
I won.
Who does that?
I was like,
So
hold on.
rude.
Pretty sure you spent half a session last week doing that.
What you reading?
What?
With multiple checks.
So the two of you head out of the shop, and Frankie kind of, well, thanks for stopping by, and I appreciate your help.
Of course.
Yeah, when should we be back? You got your meeting.
I mean, I've got my meeting. It's after sunset. It'll be a little later, so just sometime tonight would be great.
All right.
Sounds great.
So you both, the three of you make your way out of his shop. As you exit out, make perception checks for me.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, I can't use that. I'm gonna use my blessing.
Could you use your blessing? Is it that
It
bad?
didn't really help.
Yikes.
14
Okay.
with a +7?
Tim, what you got?
I rolled a 4.
Oh no! Oh wait! I haven't given you any
And-
d20s.
And I'm having like the technical get
Timothy, this is the end. We're about to get shanked.
Oh no. And so even if I add anything, I can't have my
Less than
perception
10,
can't be.
probably.
Yeah.
It's
Jack and Boom just gifted you another D4.
Oh my goodness.
well then fine. Let's go and roll some. I mean, it might get better. I could roll.
Yeah, you never
I could
know.
roll an
You never know.
8, 2, 4. That'd only be. Gosh, this is so.
Uh-huh.
Bad. This is so bad.
I don't know why I wasted mine. Mine was so
But
low.
sure, you can
But I
hold
was
on
like
to
the
them.
potential. I was like
Okay.
16. Is
What-
okay.
What's your
It
roll?
could
What'd you
be.
roll?
I rolled a 4. And
Okay.
because wait a minute, it finally came up. All my stuff is having technical.
I don't think it's
difficulties.
more than a plus.
It's a.
It can't
Mine's
be.
+7.
It's probably not
What?
going to be enough.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
It's +7.
I'm proficient.
Wisdom.
A +4. So that
I'm
could be
wise.
an 8 plus another. That could be 16 at the best.
That's what I was hoping for.
But
And I
you
rolled a
didn't get
2.
it. Gosh, I better look for something. I mean, I do look sort of odd looking around here. Somebody
Yeah,
might
you look
somebody might
beyond
want to
odd.
go and like knock me over.
you're the strangest looking possum anybody's ever seen right now.
If I attack you out of random, just know that it's for your own good, okay?
What'd you roll?
a 1 and a 3, so that's 4,
12.
4 and 4. That's 12.
Okay, so
It's
that
better
burns
than
all your
before.
blessings. Tim, Zoe, as you
Great
step
start.
out of the shop, you beeline for the tavern. You look around briefly. There's a lot of individuals on the streets. It's mid-afternoon, roughly, right now. It's not quite late in the day. It's also not super early. You guys arrived here kind of late morning-ish, and at this point, it's probably getting closer to like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Don't see anything stands out to you as you continue to make your way around.
Let's go.
You make your way back to the perfect sip as you make your way up to the room with Wiley. Wiley, during this time, is there anything you would have liked to have been doing?
Guess studying the stuff I got from the tower, or was it a tower?
The mansion.
Mansion.
Yeah.
And just taking a short rest because I still didn't have my Veil of Shadows back.
So as you look it over, Sylvie gave it a pretty good once over. The book, the ledger, it seems on the up and up. This guy, this Lord Bruinhold was making a lot of quick trades about 3 to 4 weeks ago, trading for a lot of food, a lot of wine, a lot of provisions, like more than enough for him. And a lot of these things are like dried fruits, things that will last for a while.
Any names that stick out particularly?
As you take a look at the ledger, nothing that stands out in your mind. Just a bunch of various merchant companies. Nothing that seems to.
Sylvie's
catch your attention.
family on there anywhere?
Her family was not on there. No.
Okay.
And then, of course, there was the very large amount of gold that was that he was using to pay these individuals with, or was going to use to pay these individuals with. Somehow he's got that. But the piece of parchment that you have that has the
Weird writing.
Yeah, it has the weird writing. It's got the symbol of the ancients on there. It has an ancient skeleton.
And looks like I've seen these skeletons.
Yeah, the skeleton. I mean, you've seen a lot of ancient skeletons. They look a lot of the same. But that scepter made of obsidian, you all know for a fact you've seen that because you have one in your possession.
Yeah.
Because you took it off the salty drake.
I was the one that.
You were the
went
one
in
that
there,
took it, yeah.
And saw inside that coffin.
Yeah, so, as you're looking this over, you do get the benefits of your short rest. And then you hear a knock at the door.
Yeah. Who is it?
What? It's Sylvie. Hello.
Come in.
Okay. Why do you still sound like that?
Cause I don't know who's gonna be at the door.
Oh, it's us. So
Yeah, well,
I said,
yeah,
hello, it's
Who else could
Sylvie.
be around?
There's
Us.
hello.
There's
Hello.
rooms right across the hall.
Okay, I'm coming.
So what you been up to?
Chilling?
Yeah. Oh, we went to the shop. It's full of magical stuff. It's got potions and scrolls and staves and all.
Staffs.
Yep.
And it's got fungus. She really
fungus.
was interested in the fungus.
Oh, I got fungus right here.
I don't think it was that kind of fungus.
Oh, okay.
But I got you something. I know you like magic, so I got you a scroll.
Sylvie?
You can use it.
What kind of scroll is it?
It is a Burning Hands, level 3 Burning Hands scroll.
3. I figured since you couldn't go, just in case you don't get to go back. I know you used it once before, I think. Or somebody did.
It will create a 15-foot cone in front of you. Creatures within it must make a DC 15 dexterity save or take 5d6 fire damage.
Yikes. That's pretty good. Well, thank you.
Of course. And sometimes, well, really, a lot of time, you're really close to your enemy, so just burn their faces off.
Burn their faces off. I like that. Not
Occasionally.
property, but people.
People. People are worse sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
Great.
oh, we made a deal with
Oh, yeah.
the owner. Yeah, we're gonna scout out the place.
Frankie.
Yeah, somebody is actually vandalizing it. I think it's a skunk and a cat.
No, it's not a skunk.
You know, that kind of
I haven't seen a
tracks.
skunk since we've been here.
Well, just because you haven't
Have you
seen
been
it
looking?
doesn't. Yeah. Doesn't
Do I
mean
look like a
you
skunk to you?
You know, you look like a mistake. Yeah. But
I don't look like a skunk, do I?
that's neither here nor there.
What are you talking about? He looks immaculate!
Yeah, not your best work back.
I'd like to
Gonna
say
put that
I'm
out
your
there.
best work.
You.
Yeah, that's... I can't deny it. That's a pretty good one.
Oh, we sit here in your friends on now. You make her look nice and me look like a friggin'. Would you call me a mistake?
You said you wanted to be a possum, but you're a skunk! They don't look anything alike!
It is what you said.
It
You
is.
literally
It's
told
true.
him to do it.
It's true.
I still think you like being favoritism to people. And Sylvie.
I thought you were the love of his life.
I thought we had something,
No, it's a
we have
spider
something
woman.
special. You know that.
You went and made that all up yourself. And you like that Spider Woman anyhow.
He likes everyone.
It's true.
Okay, so we're gonna go. We're at the job tonight.
Yeah.
What job? All right.
That's what she was saying.
Anything about job?
Yeah. Someone's vandalizing the place, and he wants us to scope it out, see who it is, see if we can catch him.
That checks out. The conversation I heard in the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Those people, they were plotting on penning us with a series of vandalism.
So they don't know who it is either.
No, but they seem...
Maybe they're the ones who are making it up, so they could blame it on us. Maybe it's their people.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Maybe, but they didn't know you were listening, right?
No idea.
So why would they? I don't know.
They don't like us being here for some reason.
Yeah, it's against their plans.
Because we're seekers, baby.
Yeah.
It was Seekers! That's right. I like you're in on it now.
Well, we could always just scare whoever it is.
But we're not Seekers right now. They're looking for us.
Yeah.
I'll scare him because I'm a mistake.
You're scaring me right now. I'm not going to
Ooh,
lie.
that would actually probably work really well.
Imagine running into Tim in the middle of the night.
In the alley?
Swing first, ask questions later.
But we got a problem though. I mean, what if we do get him? You know, Frankie, the
I don't know,
owner.
Frankie.
He said he's the owner, and he
Alright.
said that he's like asked the sheriff to look into stuff, and he won't ever do anything. And I'm going like, well, if we catch him, well, he's gonna want to take him to the sheriff.
He had communication with the sheriff.
Well, we don't have to go with him. We can just catch him, hold him, let Frankie deal with him, and then be on our way.
And then the
he'll
sheriff's
be
gonna
like,
blame
these
us.
wonderful, mysterious beings help me. Coyote, an abomination, and whatever he is.
Yeah. That could work. We got to do it before nightfall, though. I kind of told the person I met in the mansion to meet me tonight.
Could we do it after your meeting?
Maybe. I don't really know how that meeting's gonna go.
We're back to splitting us up again.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What time is it?
At this
Roughly?
point, it's roughly by the time you guys get back, here's 3 o'clock in the afternoon approximately. Sundown will be in about 3 hours.
Okay. Well, why don't we go scout out the place and just watch for a little while?
Yeah.
And then at sundown, if nobody has come, you can go do your meeting and then you can come back and meet us.
All right. I like that.
Okay.
You don't think those Black Chains people are involved?
They might be.
I mean, that's who's been bad in town already.
Yeah.
That and the sheriff. So I mean,
Hey, let's keep an extra eye out for them.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want me to go by myself so it's less conspicuous?
By yourself
by
where?
yourself.
Oh, just a forever barcade. I could hide easier probably if it's just me.
Okay, you wanna just stake out 3 hours?
Yeah, I can wait.
What if they show up? What are you gonna do then?
Well, I look like a coyote.
Yeah. What if they're just looking to make trouble?
Well, I'm not going to get close enough to engage. I'm just going to watch and see if I can figure out who it is. Pick up their scent.
Okay.
It scares me being with you because, well,
She has a point. She does have a point. Maybe you can watch the room. And me and Sylvie can go scout for 3 hours.
But you gotta go to your meeting, and she's gotta go there.
well, you can
You
sleep with
could-
Bag.
Yeah, you and Bag could actually, go downstairs, have a few drinks, keep an eye out for my contact. That's supposed to be,
And how do I know what your contact is?
she's a raccoon. Bag has actually seen her, I
Oh.
think.
Yeah, I know what she looks like.
Does he got a thing with her?
I hope not. If he does,
I did not have relations with that raccoon.
All
Who's
right.
your daddy?
we are not going there right now or ever. I think we need to go.
Okay. So we good with this plan?
Yeah.
Sure, it's a good plan.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't get too drunk.
Yeah, please. Your
they have
costume
milk?
might start falling off.
Never doing this again.
Okay. Come on, Wiley. Let's go.
All right.
Alright, so you two are headed to Forever Barcane. Tim, you're gonna stick around and stay and like wait in the tavern proper with
I think
Bag.
so. I'm attempting to. I might scare the whole cavern, but I'll try.
Alright, so you all make your way out of the perfect sip. Two of you make your way out. Tim, you make your way down into the pub with Bag and tow. The two of you find a table nearby. You see Ricky Stark over behind the counter. At this point, that guard that was towards the back right has gone. A couple of the other patrons have left. There's a few other patrons that are in right now. You see as Ricky kind of approaches. All right then, well, what can I get you? Remember, 2 drinks a person.
Yeah, because you're out of stuff, right?
Exactly. Unless, of course, I can find some brave seekers that might be willing to go get my stash that's out in the withering. But, I haven't seen any seekers around here. I mean,
guess any around here you got all withering out
definitely haven't seen any around here, so.
there. All right, so we have to go in back. We'll get like one apiece and we'll just sip, right?
I mean, we can always share, Tim. 2 drinks. Two, sir.
Tim forgot his accent.
Only from the sticks,
God.
no more.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's gonna be so hard to do. Gosh, I am supposed to be like a
Yeah, you're supposed
country bumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Deep
this is
in
gonna be.
Foggy Hollow.
So
I'm gonna kill him with my voice and with my looks.
Ricky spends a few moments behind the bar. He comes back a few moments later with 2 pints, sticks them out. Now you boys don't get too drunk for me. Take it easy. Make it last. You only get 1 more. Unless, of course, you change your mind. And if you do, you know where to find old Ricky. He slides back and begins to make his way back behind the bar. The 2 of you make your way out of the tavern and begin to make your way over to
Look around.
make a perception check.
See if anybody's out there.
I want to look around too.
Ooh. 26.
26.
Perception. 22.
22. All right. 26 and a 22. As the 2 of you make your way out of the tavern and you begin to kind of look around, you notice at this point the traffic in the streets is beginning to get a little more skim. There's probably about half as many people out as there were about an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
As you shift out, you do see a couple of guards. As they kind of wander past, you see as they take a look particularly at you, because coyotes don't typically make their way into towns. Most of the time, they
Still totally.
yeah they're not known for being the most civilized. As they kind of look you up and down, make note of you, and then just continue to walk past. You see, as you're with those checks, you do notice. As you look about, you notice there's a cluster of individuals across the way from the tavern, kind of near the town fountain, as they're sitting there. The town statue where the astral's held. As they're standing nearby it, 3 of them in particular, all cats, all felines. One's black, one's calico, one is stark white. As they're speaking to each other, you notice they've got those black chains hanging off their out of their pockets. They just seem to be having a conversation with one another.
Wiley, can you get close enough to hear what they're saying?
I kind of want to steal one of the chains.
Okay, just do my thing first, and then if you feel brave enough to do that thing, then go for it.
Can I see how the chains are fashioned to the clothing? Or?
If you get a little closer.
All
you
right,
might be
well,
able to.
I'm getting closer.
All right.
Just gonna,
Like
casually
calico.
make my way.
All right. So as you get a
Just
little
sneaky.
closer to them, go ahead and make an
Sneaky.
investigation check for me as you get close.
Nice. These rolls are pretty good. Investigation. 23.
23. 23. So as you get closer and you take a look at them, you notice that one of the two, they're fashioned in various ways, but one of them seems to be stuck into one of the individual's pockets. One of them you see where the belt goes through his pants. You notice is kind of clipped on, and then the last one appears to be just pinned to the outside of the pocket with some sort of small medallion.
So stuck in pocket.
Pinned,
And
then clamped.
clasped.
Yeah, clasped.
Okay. I want to go for the one that's stuck in the pocket.
All right. So as you get a little closer to them, I need you to make a stealth check for me first of all.
All right.
Oh no.
It's not dim outside, is it?
Hell no, it's the middle of the day.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's not good, Cotton.
How many blessings do
You've only got one.
All right. Let's see. Is it worth it?
Oh wait, nameless God just gave you another this minute. Ask and you shall receive.
All right. You just gave it to me. I'm gonna use it. All right. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16. Okay.
From I rolled a 3.
As you begin to slip up next to them, there's a couple of guards around the statue. There are 4 guards, one in every corner of the main statue that holds the astral. But there is a small, like a small break wall around it that's about 3 feet high. Not 3 feet high. Excuse me. You're only 3 feet high. It's about 1.5 feet. So I forget that I have to scale things down to animal size. As you kind of get up next to it and begin to slowly creep along it, you watch as one of the guard looks to the left, and as he looks to the right, you slide right behind him and get behind these individuals where they cannot see you as they're talking amongst themselves. They don't seem to have noticed you as you get in close. You're just gonna go for it. Make a slide.
I said you're moving first. It's fine.
I just heard a voice.
You heard Sylvie's voice yelling at you inside your head. There was something you were supposed to do.
Always nagging me. Alright, I'm just gonna listen in at
Alright,
first.
so as you get this close to them and begin to listen, you hear as one of them, so what do you think they're going to talk about in the meeting tonight? I don't know. Perhaps it's time, perhaps they're ready to move forward, do you think? No, I think Lady Morwen's actually supposed to be speaking tonight. Talking about plans, what comes next. I do hope we get to overflow that Viscount. I'm ready to get our city back. So.
Alright, I make a mental note of that. Shady stuff. And then I go for the
Make slide.
Do I make those with advantage?
Because of your nimble hands as a raccoon, yes you do.
I thought so.
You nimble your thumbs.
He thumbs.
Is that a pair?
It's almost.
Oh.
Yeah. 17.
17.
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
So as you slide up next to them, you get really low, and then just kind of. You see too that one of them kind of looks towards your direction. You stand up real quick as you get closer to them, and then you just walk forward and you give them just a gentle bump, and just slide it out. As you go, hey, what's where you going, mate?
Sorry.
We should take this conversation somewhere less crowded. The 3 of them begin to shift away, and you see as you pull it out, it has a small medallion on the end of it that was weighted down in the pocket, so it just slipped right out.
Tuck that into my bag. make a loop-de-loop.
Just loop around and come back.
Yeah.
Sylvie, you watch the whole thing happen. As you were watching,
pretty
though,
good.
with your perception check that you made a little while ago, as you're keeping an eye on him, you suddenly see something out of the corner of your eye. As you look to the left, you notice coming down from the opposite street and turning to the left, heading towards where the magic shop is. You notice a young skunk, just moseying along, beginning to shift down that road.
That's a skunk. One of our targets.
We're
He's had a
looking for a
toast in there.
skunk?
Yeah, a small one, a young one, and a cat. Come on.
Okay.
Just stealthily. Pass the trace.
You can cast
Ooh.
pass that trace. The shadows pull up around you as the two of you begin to pursue this young skunk. Go ahead and make stealth checks for me as they make their way down this road.
19.
Even with a plus 10?
I rolled a 6.
Damn, that's tough.
28.
28. 19 and a 28. You both kind of pull close to the buildings and begin to slide beneath the shadows,
Watch your feet.
walking carefully.
Sorry.
Yeah, Sylvie does trip a couple times, but still
the
be very
mouse.
quiet.
Pick up the mouse.
As you shift forward, following the skunk, you watch as the skunk makes its way down. You see it's a female skunk. She kind of looks up towards the magic shop as she walks past it, and then kind of continues forward and then curls to the right, about 3 buildings down. Turns to the right down an alleyway. As the two of you begin to approach and you poke your head down the alley, you see as she walks down a little ways, there's a small door on the building to the left. It opens up, and inside you see a rather nasty looking Doberman greet her. He's blind in his left eye. He's got this hood pulled up over his pointed ears. As he kind of looks down at her, he's huge compared to her. Come on. She creeps inside, he watches, he looks out with his one good eye. You notice, as he looks out with that one good eye, you see as it flickers with arcane energy, you can see a rune etched into his pupil as he looks around for a moment. And then shuts the door. And that's where we're going to take a quick break.
No! Dang it!
Couldn't be too easy.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to take a quick break, everybody.
Not with the magic eyes.
Sylvie, you have also been blessed again, thanks to
thank
Nameless
you.
God. So you guys have got your blessings re-upped for the
Take it
time
back.
being.
Much obliged.
We're going to take a quick break, everybody. We're going to make some drinks, hit the restroom, and make some seconds. And also, Mama Rose, we're going to do our stretch. Thank you for reminding us. We're going to stretch it out, get up and walk around for a second. But we will be hanging out in the chat, so feel free to stick around and ask questions, talk to us however you want to do it. Or you can hang out and chat with our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful community. We love welcoming in new people and getting to know folks. So please make yourselves at home here in the Blue Cottage, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes.
See you soon.
And we're back.
We're back.
And I would like to say, thank you to Anti-Snowman for the follow, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for helping us hit our follower goal for tonight.
Oh, we hit our follower
As we
goal.
hit our follower goal for tonight, and we're almost at 700 followers, everybody. We are almost there. Thank you so much for following along. We hope you enjoyed this. Nameless God, that was so kind of you.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. You can lurk all you want to. You never have to jump into the chat if you don't want to, but for you to jump in and say that meant so much to us. We are so happy that you're enjoying the stream. We worked pretty hard at it, but honestly, I think we have a very cohesive team, and I think it's nice. It's a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun, and we're excited to see it grow and to continue doing this. So we're just happy that you're a part of it. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for making us our night with those kind words. So, Brookie Blue says, sorry for being quiet, guys. I'm trying to save the Gondians in Baldur's Gate 3. It's not going well.
Oh, no.
Brookie, that's okay. We know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
We've been there, done that.
You side with the Iron Hands.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm actually sad to say that we didn't side with the Iron Hands. We also didn't side with the Gondians.
Oh.
We accidentally killed all of them.
Oh, no.
We didn't mean to.
It's very easy to do that, actually.
Yeah, we goofed up. We messed up. We messed up big time. So, good luck with that, Brookie Blue. Accident. No, it really was basically, this was an accident. We tried. We really tried to save them. We thought that the fastest way to save them would be to kill a certain individual. It turns out that doesn't save them at all. It makes it worse. It sets the whole world on fire. So, best of luck to you, Brookie Blue. Alright, but for those of you who are new here, thank you so much for joining us. And Diana Genevieve, I just saw where you joined our Discord server. Welcome in, and thank you for joining the Blue Cottage. We hope that you enjoy your stay. So, alright guys, with that, let's jump back in. As the two of you find yourselves outside of this building where you watch that young skunk enter inside with this gnarly looking Doberman on the other side.
Shit. Do you think maybe that skunk's not as young as we think they are?
No, what you mean by that?
Like, they're small, but maybe they're older.
It's possible.
Maybe. Also, did you see that Doberman?
Yeah, you look nasty.
How are we supposed to get in there?
What you mean?
Well, we gotta figure out what they're doing and why they're vandalizing.
Just poke him in his good eye.
That is an option that I had not thought about.
No, he only has one good eye.
Yeah.
Just makes sense to me. I don't.
Okay.
You know, it's a magic eye too. It looked like it's glowing.
It did, yeah. I saw
And
the runes.
We're not magically disguised right now.
No, but I do have magic cast.
Oh.
Yeah, we're sneaking around.
Sneaking.
I mean, we could just go up there and knock on the door and, like, do the...
Mm-hmm. But then what do we tell him?
I don't know.
Oh, I got the black chain.
I'm not good at this. I'm not good at being
no,
bad.
no.
I'm just like, hello! And...
You just follow my lead.
Okay.
Just follow. I got the black chain though.
Oh, ooh. What's that medallion on the end?
Oh. I didn't think to look at it.
What is it?
What does it look like?
As you take a look at the medallion, what you notice on it is what appears to be a skull, an ancient skull, kind of etched into it, with runes around the outside of it that are very similar to the ones you found on that scroll, on that parchment.
It's like an ancient skull.
Some kind of cult to the ancients.
I would like to note that the chain is made of obsidian, but the medallion is not. It's painted black, but it seems to be some kind of cheap metal.
No. Don't do that, Sylvie.
Okay.
It's just suspicious. But do you want to go in right now? I mean, do we
I
have
don't
a
know.
reason to go in?
No, my spell lasts for an hour, so we can just sit and wait and watch.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
See what happens.
why would we need to go in there?
I'm nosy.
And the skunk did go in there.
Yeah. We're also looking for a cat.
A cat.
Yeah. I think there are two of them. I've picked up. Well, I don't know if I still have it. Do I still have it, or did I give it to Frankie?
Did you just keep the random fur that you picked up?
Yes. Hold on.
Then you have it.
Oh wait, I still have the carbuncle too. Hey, buddy. Hold
As
on.
you gotta open up the satchel.
Oh, were you sleeping? I'm sorry. Go back to sleep. It's okay. Yeah. Yes. Look.
What's that?
It's a tuft of hair. I don't know why I decided to keep it, but I thought it was important.
It is just a random tuft of orange fur.
Anyway, there was
Your mind
orange
works in
cat.
mysterious ways. Always, so. But at least we know
Mysterious to
what.
me too.
Well, we know what the fur of the person looks like, I guess.
Yeah,
That we're looking for.
yeah. I think it's a cat.
Cat. Yeah.
Why would a cat be working with a skunk? Oh well, we're working with a skunk, so I
Money.
guess that's a loaded question.
That's true. But money is the motivator.
Think
A
so?
lot of things.
About this point, you actually you see the door open up, and that Doberman steps out. Shuts it behind him. He begins to walk towards you in your direction.
We gotta go away. He's gonna see my magic. He's gonna see my magic. Come on.
Stealth checks, both of you.
Oh, goodness. I'm glad I'm not there.
Okay. 27.
Plus 10.
18.
18.
Yeah.
All right, so the two of you quickly dart off out of the way.
It's a good collective.
You see as the Doberman just kind of watches for a moment, you sift off down in front of the buildings, kind of curl down the next alley over and poke your heads out. You see as he gets to about where you were standing, you notice he's wearing a long black cloak. It looks similar to some of the other individuals that you've stumbled across in the city. You notice as he gets to the end of the road, of the alley here, he leans down to the dirt, he picks up some sand, and begins to look around. And then you see as a couple of guards catch his attention, he drops the dirt, and he stands up and he begins to walk, pulls the hood up, and shifts off down the road.
He's going back to the door.
Nope, he heads away, back towards the city proper.
How far away were we from him?
40-ish feet, maybe?
Oh, you dirty hoe. Okay, never
What were you
mind.
wanting to do?
I was gonna druid craft like a different scent,
Oh, I gotcha.
but it's only got 30 feet.
Well, you would know that your magic would cover your scent. You cannot be tracked by anything, any means other than magical.
Yeah.
So,
He's got
Yeah, he's got an eye. Okay.
so
He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
If we want to go in, it's probably now.
Yeah. I want to go in, but I'm scared. There could be like a bunch of Dobermans down there.
That's very true.
Like what happened with the Finnick foxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There were
I was
5
there.
million of those down there.
Barely. No. It was easy. Escape was easy, but I would not want to do that again.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think we know where the skunk is.
Maybe just
think-
sit and wait.
Yeah, that's good enough for now.
Okay.
So to be just
We-
kind of,
If they have a hideout, we know where it's at,
Yeah.
and we know how to get in with a secret code.
Yeah. And if they try to vandalize again, we'll see them.
Yeah. Okay.
so you're gonna kind of hang out for a bit.
Watch.
All right. So while you're sitting around here, Tim, you and Bag are slowly enjoying your drink at the tavern. A little while passes, Tim, and then you see the door open, and who enters in but the sheriff? As he kind of takes a step in and he looks around for a moment. He looks back over towards the towards the bar. You see as Ricky just kind of, oh, howdy there, Sheriff. What can I do you for? You know you've already had your 2-drink limit for the day. The sheriff kind of takes a couple of steps closer. He looks over towards you and Bag, who has the big old bunny ears on right now. As he looks over at him and he narrows his eyes.
Oh, gosh.
That's not why I'm here, Ricky. You notice that his paws are no longer red. They look to be cleaned. His rapier is in its health. You notice 2 guards step in behind him and flank on either side of the door. Kind of wanders over and he leans across the bar to Ricky. Ricky, I hear you've had some new patrons today. Oh yeah, I've had a couple of new patrons, but it's things happen here. Sheriff, I mean, it's not uncommon for a tavern to get patrons. It is when no one can get in and out of the city, isn't it? Well, Ricky looks over in your direction. What are you gonna do, Tim?
I'm gonna go and spill my glass and go pick it up.
To kind of knock it over.
Have you seen my dog?
Flashback.
Ricky immediately shouts out, "Hey, what are you doing? Don't waste it! I already told you I don't have much of it." The sheriff kind of looks over at you at this point. Hey, you. I don't recognize you. Takes a couple steps closer to you. Tim.
Well, I'm Abomination. I pick up my glass.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your what?
I'm Abomination's my name.
Make a deception check.
This is going horribly wrong. Horribly wrong. Deception of plus
Is it
one.
-2?
Oh, it's a plus
Make a
one.
deception check.
How could you?
While you're putting that together, Jonathan Judge Devil says, my son keeps pointing at Mark and asking, that owl? I told him kinda, anyone ever try to explain an owlbear to a 3-year-old?
Oh. It's just a baby.
You are blessed.
I am? Okay.
Got 2 blessings.
Somebody. I do have 2. I used 2 earlier.
Oh, then you only have 1.
Okay, 1. Okay, anything will help. This is awful. This Abomination's dying. That's a 4 plus a 4 plus a 2, so that's a
10.
10.
10.
Yeah, it's a 10.
10.
Were there any other doors out of this place other than the front door?
Not that you've seen.
What's the floor made out of?
Kinda, he looks down at you. Look at me when I'm talking to you, possum.
Those bug eyes.
Oh my god.
My friends just call me Bomb.
You see the 2 guards at the door just kind of look at each other?
It's gonna get the rabies.
Wait a minute. I know you.
Well, I don't know
He
you.
looks around behind. You see as he draws out his rapier and there's this quick... You hear something fall to the floor as he cuts the carrot off your rear end. And it falls. You know that damn skunk. Gods! I need you to roll initiative for me.
Okay, initiative +2. We're doing good. Come on, I know it's good. It's good. It's a 2 and a 2. Ooh, okay, this is gonna go well tonight. All right, this is bad.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good one. All right, let me pull this map up real quick.
Yep.
I mean, Trish just popped in and said, "Hey, how's it going tonight?" Oh, you got it, Idris. That's how it's going tonight. Oh, Stronghold D&D, welcome in Stronghold D&D. Guys, if you're not already following Stronghold, you should definitely go do it. They play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons as well. and they're just awesome people. And their DM, their part-time DM, is also named Tim as well. Tim is a super nice person. You should go follow him, show him some love.
Timothy.
Welcome in, Stronghold. John Tim was a dope.
Nope.
Pretty much. All right, let me get this map pulled up real quick. It's been a while since I've used this map.
4 and my.
It's been a while since we rolled initiative.
It's a D8.
Ever since the witch.
Okay.
Let me find my taverns.
5.
Bacon is greasy.
Gosh, that didn't help any. That was a waste.
I swear I've got it here somewhere, guys. Let me just find it.
Jeez, this is gonna be really bad.
Because it's not named Tavern, apparently. It's named something
Perfect
else.
or something.
Ah, there we go. Found it! There we are.
Why did we split this party?
I don't know.
Because it sounded like a good idea at the time, I
It
guess.
did sound like a good idea at the time, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So, I don't know. You guys really do split the party more than anybody. Like any of the groups that we have here, you guys absolutely split the party every session.
It's because we have
Without
different
fail.
skill sets.
Yeah, we have different skill sets.
All right, let's
And he's
see.
got thumbs.
I do.
Let me.
Listen, you could have come with us if you didn't look the way you looked.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's not entirely his fault.
True.
No.
Very true. You could have put a bag over
It
his
was
head.
still.
Figuratively or
Alrighty.
I don't want to think about it. Otherwise, I mean, as literal as possible.
Where did all my feline friends go that were over here?
there's one right there.
Where?
Well, he's not feline. It's another fox that'll work though. Wasteless.
Actually, I had some actual tabaxis out.
I don't know.
They must have got put away. Oh
Turn
well.
of cloud.
I didn't put them away.
I'm probably the one who put them away.
Give me one of your boxes. I'll see if I can find them. First one.
Gracias. If not, we'll just use some placeholders.
Tabaxi.
All right.
Luna
What you
comes
got,
out of
Tim?
nowhere. Take that,
An
Tim.
An
8.
8.
And I spent a superiority die trying to help myself with my.
Oh no.
An 8.
Do you
Yes.
get anything at least?
Tim.
He loses a dice.
Tim.
Oh
I
no.
got a +2 to my initiative, yes.
Okay. Well, luckily for you, Bag's got a 19.
That's a good thing.
No boxies in
So
there.
Bag goes first. Unfortunately for you, the guards go second. Followed
By the sheriff.
by the sheriff.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I'm gonna attack him in public.
You're stout.
Ooh. Oh no.
You already took my tail.
Followed by Tim. So, at the top of the round, let's see. Let me check Bag's stuff real quick.
Shoot.
Yeah, Bag is going to immediately just kind of seeing all this happen. You notice that the sheriff doesn't seem to be paying Bag too much attention. He's focused on you. Bag still looks like a crazy, quirky, bizarre-looking bunny, but Sheriff has his eyes fixed on you. Bag at this point, he just slips underneath the table. You feel as something slaps against you, and suddenly you turn invisible.
Okay.
And then, Bag is going to shoot this way. And run for the door. You see as he just like knocks the table over, he runs underneath, slaps you, you turn invisible, and he just runs towards the door. The guards are super confused. The sheriff looks at you as you stop that rabbit, whatever that is. So that's going to end his turn. The guards are going to try to catch Bag. One of them tackles Bag to the ground and pins him down as he's running. They grab onto him and pin him down.
Don't tase me.
The sheriff at this point is going to turn in your direction. He's going to slash with that rapier at disadvantage. Ooh. Well, it would be a 21, but instead it's a 14.
Okay, it misses.
Okay. And then he's going to attack again.
Oh.
That one's a 25.
That hits. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to do my the thing where I get to go when a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your action
Riposte.
and and smack.
If you make an
riposte.
attack, you know you'll become visible.
Oh, well, do I become invisible? He hits me.
Nope.
Oh, just blood
Take it-
falls out.
take it
and
like a
falls.
skunk.
Yeah, I'll be the abomination I am.
Let's see how many attacks this guy gets.
Oh,
How many?
How many? Just one?
you really want me to be?
Just one?
Take it, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Smack, 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 smack.
If anybody can,
Next
do.
one. Next one is a 16.
That meets it. Ouch.
Meets it, beats it.
So.
I don't like that.
What was
Stop
that
it.
noise?
It's unfortunate for
He's way
Tim
too happy.
that he sprayed the sheriff. The sheriff's kind of got it out for him.
All you had to do was sit on the bench with me. But
I
no!
was afraid they were taking.
They killed him anyway!
It's actually not that bad. It's 21 points total between both strikes. As he slashes across, the first one he misses, the second one he goes to stab forward, stabbing the air in a different location, he manages to clip you in the arm. Some blood kind of scatters. There you are. And then he carves across, managing to cut you from shoulder to shoulder. Hold still. Tim, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I'm following Bag's lead. I'm going to use a when him dies and use my evasive footwork.
Okay. So here's a note about being invisible. You would know this. When you're invisible, you can't be targeted for attacks of opportunity because they have to be able to see you to target you for an attack of opportunity.
And my blood's not enough. Okay, I'm running.
They do have to be able to see you. You run past Bag, you just run for the door, you jump over him. As you hit on the other side, he kind of Bag hears you. Run, Tim! Just shouts. As you do you just run out into the street?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, can I still see through and tell what's happening in the bag? I don't want him to get,
Yeah, you can still see what's
Okay,
happening.
I don't want to leave him in the. Yeah.
All right. So.
He didn't spray this. shit.
Top of the round, as this is happening, you watch his Bag kind of reaches back for his cloak. He teleports and vanishes. As the sheriff shouts out, just, "What are you idiots? Capture them both, now!" As they take off after you. It is a chase now, but they cannot see you currently. I need you to make a
Covered up
stealth
with
check
blood.
for me as you are running. You do have advantage because you're invisible.
Come on. Treat me well. It'll be my last night. Still 15 and 18, so that's plus 5. That's a 23.
23.
Sneaky.
Why do you have a +5 on stealth?
Why do I have
Sneaky.
a -2 on intimidation?
That's true.
All right. With a 23. As you take off running from the sheriff yet again.
This man's got my number.
Dig a hole, dig a hole.
You watch, you look back one time to see him kind of burst out of the room as he like picks that guard up that was on the ground that attacked him back. He just picks him up with one hand and stands him up. Go find him. And pushes him forward as he begins to look for you. The guards begin to jut off in various directions, trying to follow your tracks.
Just two of them.
Two of them. And the sheriff, he's also looking for you.
But are they all together, or do they sort of split up?
You watch as the two guards kind of split up and go in different directions. The sheriff, you see, as you're running and you're looking back, as you're rushing forward, you keep looking back, and then you bump into someone. Someone's like, oh, hey, what the? As they look over, as you're invisible, just running through the crowd of people, you stumble forward, you hit another one. You see, as the sheriff looks up in that direction. And then he kind of gets to his feet, and he begins to run towards you. What are you going to do? You roll a natural 20 on his perception check.
What's ahead of me? I mean,
So you see the town square. You can go left to head towards the magic shop. You can head right. That will take you further south in the city, in the main district. You could head straight across.
Don't know where straight across goes.
No idea. You haven't been there yet.
Left towards the magic shop.
You just turn to the left and just keep running straight. I need you to make another stealth check for me.
Just an advantage?
With advantage, because you're invisible.
Invisible. Oh, God, Billy.
Okay, that's not awful. That's a 16 plus 5.
21?
That's a 21.
21?
Yeah. I figured his perception must be good.
So, as you curl around and continue to run, kind of just shifting as fast as you can, trying to hold on to your wound to keep it from bleeding. This time you dodging people left and right as you kind of tumble backwards and look behind you. You see the sheriff running in the direction that you were in. He gets to that crowd of individuals. He looks around for a moment, and then he reaches down onto the dirt. You see as he gets up some dirty, like some bloody dirt, and then he starts looking. But it seems that you've ducked him this time as you continue to run. As you're running forward, you pass a rather gnarly looking Doberman who seems to look right at you. As you're rushing forward through the crowd, you see as there's this cloaked individual, this Doberman. He's got this long pointed nose. As you run past him, he just follows you for a moment and then just continues to walk.
I don't recognize him.
You do not recognize him.
Quietly now. Walk down, keeping an eye out for the Doberman, the sheriff, and the guards.
All right. You two, as you're not too far from the town center. Probably like 200 yards, roughly 150 to 200 yards. So you hear all of a sudden there's this loud ruckus that erupts from the town square. You see a couple of individuals in the crowd that get kind of pushed around a little bit as that Doberman's walking away from you. You see the sheriff come running out looking for something from the direction of the tavern, looking for someone or something. He's got his rapier drawn, and he is searching desperately.
Oh, crap. Do you think they found him?
Yeah, I think so.
Where did they go? Did you see him?
I didn't see anything.
I didn't either.
Which means...
Maybe they went out the back? Is there a back?
I don't remember there being a back.
I don't either. I didn't look. I didn't pay attention. Well, what do you want to do?
Well, we can wait until one of them tries to contact us.
Yeah,
We told them where we were going, right?
Yeah, we did. We're supposed to stay here and watch out. I
Yeah.
don't want to lose our chance to...
Well, maybe we should wait inside the shop. Because we did tell them we were going.
Okay. Can we hide inside the shop?
I mean, you can hide in a group of people. It's easy.
Maybe for you. Let's go see.
Alright, yeah. Just...
If Frankie's there, he might be at his meeting.
Oh yeah, I haven't met Frankie.
He's nice, seemingly.
Maybe we can get some answers out of him.
Well,
Who he's
okay.
been talking to, why he's been targeted, maybe.
Sure. Let's go.
So you make your way over to toward the magic shop. So Tim, as you're running away from this whole situation, suddenly you watch as Wiley and Sylvie are making their way down the street, heading over towards the magic shop. You see as they open the door and step inside.
I want to look around first before I go inside.
Make a perception check for me.
We're still sneaking.
Perception. 12.
12. All right. So as you kind of look around, and everyone's eyes are on the center of the town right now. It doesn't seem like anyone's paying attention to what's going on elsewhere.
Okay.
Coast is clear.
The Doberman is long gone at this point.
All right. Step in.
Step inside the shop. Tim, what are you gonna do?
Sheriff, guards, anybody?
You watch the sheriff as he takes off down another side street.
Check and see if I dropped any blood nearby.
Make an investigation check.
Dynamite. -1, that's a 6.
You don't see any.
Yeah.
It seems like you held it in pretty well.
Yeah.
So you should be fine.
All right. And I saw them go in. They shut the door.
Yeah, you watched as they entered in the shop.
Is it part of a strip of buildings or is it an individual building?
Each one's an individual building separated with an alleyway that's about 5 feet across, 5 to 8 feet across.
They sort of looked sneakily when they went in.
They were watching their backs.
Okay. All right. Well, then I just want to make a trip around the building to look and see. Well, I've got the advantage of invisibility to see if I see anybody else.
So as you shift through the other side and you begin to make your way around the building, as you take a look around, make a perception check for me.
Hear anybody? See anything? The dot on the bottom. Okay, that's a 9, and perception is a +4.
13. As you shift around the back of the building, you notice it kind of meets up with another junction that goes down various alleyways, butting up against another building behind it. You don't notice anyone back here. As you look around on the other side, you do notice there's a back door to the shop, though.
One-story building.
Single-story building, yes.
What's the ground out here in the alleyway?
Dirt mixed in with cobblestone here and there.
I mean, is it something I could dig through if I needed to?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they went in that door. I'm going to go in and stand at this other door and look to see, because I know about the whole plan to go and catch the folks. I'm going to look and see if there's anybody in there. Maybe they come out this door, I could stop them.
Okay. All right. So
Why are you grinning? Like
No
that?
reason.
Yeah, you are.
Just waiting by this door.
Looking in. You got a window I can look in?
Yeah. There's a window to the back. As you kind of approach the window and you begin to peer inside, what you notice is on the other side of it, you see that there is a living space. You don't see a bed, but you can see a small kitchenette. You see where there's a small lounging area to the left-hand side of the room. The door kind of meets right here at it. You do notice as well, there's a set of stairs that lead upwards, but this is a single-story building. And then there appears to be a door that leads into the major portion of the shop as well.
Does it even remotely seem like those stairs can go somewhere?
As you take a look at it, there's a trap door at the top of it, but it doesn't seem like it should be able to go anywhere.
All right, well, I'm going to go and give them a moment to come from whatever there is, see what they see, and maybe there's somebody in there. Maybe if there's nobody in there, I'm going to, probably see about maybe going in. Oh, I'm going to scare the crap out of my mother. I can't message. I can't.
Oh, the plight of a martial character.
Okay, so I'm going to wait to see if they find anybody, and then if they come into view and look in my direction, I'm gonna on the window and go, Tim.
Okay. Now you would know there are some
That's
other windows at
terrifying.
the shop where they would be in the major portion. So you're in the back of the building where it's kind of the back of the
But I don't want the person to
building.
come running out if there is somebody that I couldn't see. Could I see the whole building until there was nobody else in there?
You can see the back of the building, but you
Okay.
have not checked the front.
Which is where they went in.
Yes.
No, I don't. I want to cover the back.
Okay, you can go back. Gotcha.
Because if the person comes out, we got to catch him.
He likes
All
the
right, good
back
enough.
door.
So you two,
Freaking.
you enter into the the Forever Barcane. Oh, welcome back.
Anything happen while we were gone?
Not really. It's been kind of quiet, to be honest with you. Who's your friend? Is this the one that likes magic?
This is Xander. Yeah, he is. He's the one I got the scroll for.
Yes, I am.
Xander, are you versed with the arcane?
Who's asking?
He dabbles.
Well, me, obviously.
And who are you?
He's the owner.
I'm the owner of the shop. I'm Francis Fringy II. You can just call me Frankie, though.
Oh, all right, Frank. How's it going?
Frankie, preferable.
Yeah, okay, Frank. You wanted us to do a job.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, yes and no. I mean, I just kind of hope that maybe I could get some help. I mean, the sheriff's been less than useless, to be honest with you, with these old vandals that just keep attacking me. And I just, I'm trying to run a shop and also live my life.
Make
and
an
I just
honest
don't have,
living.
I just don't have the time to.
I
And
get
also, to be honest, I don't really want to hurt. I just have this sneaky suspicion it's just some kids or something, and I don't want to hurt them, you know. And most of my magic is designed to hurt.
Can I insight check?
Inside check.
Yeah, I would after that last thing, I would like to inside check him as well. Everything was going good.
21.
21.
Insight, 18.
18. It seems like he's being honest. He doesn't want to hurt them.
He's honest
But
about
he
the urge.
very much so can. He has no doubt that he could.
Frankie, I have a question.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Do you know a Doberman in the city? He's got a unique eye that has like a rune on it.
Yeah. Tyson. I know Tyson.
Tyson?
Tyson.
Okay.
Scary guy, really.
Tell me about Tyson. How long have you known Tyson?
About 6 months, I guess, when he moved into town. I don't really know too much about him. He travels a whole lot. I think he was in a bit of a weird place recently, though, because he brought me back some stuff from there that he wanted me to appraise. Kind of a spooky town. He called it Coopstown, I think. He said it was a bit of a spooky place.
It is kind of spooky.
Very spooky.
Oh, you've been there before.
We have, yes.
I've heard some stories, but I've never been myself.
They're all true.
All of them.
Every last one of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
How weird.
Just a moment.
Riley, what if this guy's an artifact collector or something?
Oh, like Raoul?
Yeah, maybe something similar.
So he's
but
a sham.
No, not Frankie, Tyson.
Oh.
Like if he was in Coopstown, we just found all that stuff underneath the city.
Yeah.
Maybe he was looking for artifacts.
I don't remember seeing him there.
No, before. Like
Before,
maybe
he came
yes,
through before we got
yes.
there.
And he couldn't find what he was looking for, and he moved on.
Okay. You wanna?
He said he went he had a bunch of stuff. Hey, do you have anything that he brought from Coopstown that we could take a look at?
No, he kept it. He just wanted me to know. Just wanted to know what it does. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what that is. You know, client, customer,
Come
confidentiality
on,
type of thing.
Frankie.
No, Tyson's one of my best
Come on,
customers.
come
He's
on,
in
all
here
right.
all the time buying
How
stuff.
much? What's your price?
I don't have one. You cannot buy my dignity, good sir.
I can buy you goods.
You can't do that.
I can do that. Let's say we take that healing staff off your hands. The antique looks pretty
I've
nice.
been trying to sell it for a long time. It would be good to get rid of to offload it and make my father proud. I'd really try to. I mean, honestly, I'm doing all this just to.
Paternal.
You know, he's just really hard to
Validation.
please. Nothing I've ever done's been good enough.
Oh, tell me about it,
So I'm
Frankie.
just trying
Tell
to-
me about it.
Well, why are you doing everything for him? You should be doing it for yourself.
You gotta make a name for yourself, Frankie.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Well,
I want to surpass him.
You don't need his approval.
No,
You did.
was this what you want to do?
it's all right. I do like to be able to dabble in the arcane.
Yeah, you.
And having my father's connections allows me to learn more and get stronger, get smarter,
You know, Frankie.
powerful.
You strike me as a dog destined for greatness. You do, Frankie.
Really?
You do. I can see it. You can see it, can't you?
I can, yeah.
That's good to hear. I appreciate that. Make a deception check.
That's how you wear your hat. Distinguished. Like a gentleman.
I got a +0.
You make a deception check first, or persuasion or deception, your choice. I don't know if you're being honest or not.
17.
8.
You know, you can't just try to get something out of someone and then try to
I
entice them
know.
that way. It's just
I
not
know.
gonna work,
I
buddy.
know.
What do I look like? An
You
idiot?
caught me. You caught me. It's true, but
Listen, I just can't tell you. I don't know that much about Tyson, to be honest with you. He's just a customer. That's all.
No, that's great. Thanks.
yeah. Only Tyson I knew sold chickens, chicken tenders, chicken nuggets.
Like to eat ears.
It's way back a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that Tyson.
You're not that old for it to be way back a long time ago.
They made some that looked like little reptiles. Right?
Yeah, little lizards. Big lizards, actually.
I loved him. They're really good. Anyways, but sorry, I can't tell you too much about him. I don't really know that much. I know he spends a lot of time with the Bruinholtz. How much I can tell you. Works for them, from what I understand.
Oh, he works with him.
That seems to be common knowledge.
Yeah, of course. Everybody knows that.
But I mean,
Hey, I have an idea. You know that drawing? You want to show it to Frankie of the scepter?
To Frankie?
See if
I
maybe
don't know if
that's
you
how.
can trust Frankie.
No, but we need allies, and we have none.
We got Baskin.
He's crippled.
Okay. Alright. Frankie seems. Frankie,
yeah.
what's your feelings about the Viscount?
Viscount?
Yeah,
Oh,
Viscount.
I like the Viscount very much. He's a honorable, very honorable dog.
You've been noticing some changes around the city in the year you've been here?
A few. I know that. Oh, I see what this is. You're not the. Tell me you're not. You can't be. You're a canine too. You're not anti-canine faction, are you?
No,
Oh,
that
no,
such a thing
no.
exists.
Yeah, of course it does. There's all types of animals that want to get their hands on the throne. They don't like it being under the rule of a dog. But, Lord Ruffian's just the kindest of Labrador retrievers. He likes to make
Yes.
everybody happy.
The best, Lord Ruffian. He's the best there is.
Yep. Okay, Frankie, I've got a question for you. Just trust me. Did Tyson bring in something that looked like this?
You show him. What are you showing him?
I'm showing that paper that has a drawing of the scepter.
You show him the set like the. No, he didn't. But that looks awful lot like. Well. Okay. Maybe. No. He didn't.
Frankie.
Make a persuasion check.
Insight check. I want an insight check.
Make an insight check.
Shady. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Hey.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
The duality.
6.
So.
Ooh.
Is that the first natural 20?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that I've ever seen that before. Sorry.
That's okay.
But it's a pretty scepter.
Frankie. I want you to see something.
Okay.
I take out the astral. We're seekers.
Okay, so you're seekers. That explains a lot. That's that how you got into town? Do you have an astral with you?
We do have access to astrals. Alright, I need you to be frank with us.
He's on a roll today.
I need you to be frank with us, Frankie. You're not telling us everything, I can tell.
We can protect you if someone has threatened you.
We're pretty strong. All of us.
No,
It's more than us two. We have allies around the city.
We do. And we're trying to figure out what's going on. Something really bad is happening.
Yeah.
And we want to fix it.
make persuasion checks, both of you. You get advantage on this because you showed him the astral.
Yeah.
And I well, no, it's in a moment.
And I would like to say that thanks to Office Goth, you've all been blessed yet again.
Office Goth. Thank you, I need it.
Your waifu.
Hey. 27.
Do I even need? You know what?
You do. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you do.
This is not. All right, whatever. It's not great. What is this?
Flip-flop.
Persuasion?
Yes.
Persuasion. It's gonna be a 12.
12 and a 27.
Yep.
You kind of. No. I think you two need to leave. I think that this whole deal is. It's just.
Frankie.
I think you both should go.
Frankie.
Listen.
Frankie, there's a plot to overrun this whole town with withering. If we don't do anything, the whole town will be overtaken. Everybody you know will be dead. Frankie.
You see as he extends his paws. Tim, you being outside, you watch as all of a sudden the curtains. You hear. It's all the shutters on every window of this building shut. The door locks. Everything goes pitch black.
Hello?
And then you see, as there is this pale blue light that flickers from his hands, or from his paws as he... How do you know about the plot? And that's where we're going to take a quick break. That's where we're going to take a quick break.
No.
You just gave him everything.
I
You're like, Sylvie, don't tell him anything. I'm going to tell you everything.
Yeah, it is.
Because, you know,
It was poor now.
How many times does that happen? Gaslight.
gaslight, gatekeep.
All right, guys. We're gonna take a quick break. Chaotic Good Gaming was in. Welcome in, Chaotic Good Gaming. Chaotic Gaming wants to know, where did y'all say we could check out the next dice drop? You can check out the previews up on MidnightStrayCandleCo.com, or you can go to MidnightStrayCandleCo on Instagram to take a look at those previews that are up available. I think you don't have all of them available for preview yet.
Not yet, but I've got 5 sets available for preview online.
I'll drop a link for you real fast, Chaotic Good.
And the Discord.
And the Discord.
Is it Midnight Stray or Midnight Stray Candleco? Which one is it? What's the code? What's the code for?
Bringing up the little prompt.
Oh, I don't know if there's a...
There is one.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Tell you what, I'm just gonna do it like this.
Yeah, I don't think there is one.
There you go. That'll take you straight to it. Got it. Good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, I don't actually think we have a prompt for that. We've got a Streamlabs timed announcement.
Hollow knows it.
I was about to say, ask Hollow.
Hollow knows it.
Is the man with...
I haven't typed it in so long, but thank you, Hollow. So guys, but yeah, you can go check it out over there. Hydra said, when the 1-2 gang is finally about to win after all this time for the Nat 20s. It's good. Looking that way. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back in about 10 minutes. We're going to be hanging out in the chat, so feel free to stick around. We're going to hit the restroom, make some drinks, and we'll be back in about 10.
See you soon.
And we're back.
No, we're back. I have a
So,
love-hate relationship with those gummy bears.
so yes, we just realized that we
Good,
stick
but they stick. They're stuck.
sticky.
Yeah.
It's a dog with peanut butter.
So we just realized that we need to create ourselves a Midnight Stray. What's it called? Prompt.
Command.
Thank you. Command. Command. That's it. That's the word.
Command.
I could not come up with it. We need to make ourselves a Midnight Stray command because apparently we do not have one. I thought Hollow Help had figured it out, but then I was reminded that that was the one for our giveaway like a year ago. However, the fact that you remembered that, kudos, Hollow. Kudos. Jonathan Jersey Devil says there is still time to get some more natural 20s.
Come
Indeed,
on.
there is.
I got you.
Let's see what happens, guys. Let's go ahead and
We're
dive
rolling.
back in.
We're rolling.
Just not rolling hot.
As so, Tim, you watch as all of the windows outside shutter quickly, and you
What?
hear the back
You
door
can't-
lock.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? You can't see in anymore.
Does it look like any way I could climb up top?
There is a roof. Places like some crates and barrels. Make an athletics check.
Hopefully I'm good at this. I think I am. Mm-hmm. I should be. Come on, Die. Speak it to me.
You should be.
Be good. Sage, Billy's
Is it
dice.
Is it
Natural.
Ooh, sending you good.
It's not. I can't use my thing. That's initiative and
Nope.
stealth. It's not stealth.
This is
Okay.
athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
Yes.
You're strong.
Athletic.
You're strong AF.
Athletically.
Oh wait, no, is that dexterity? Which one? The good vibes were not sent hard enough. Here we go. You
Now,
ready?
everybody was blessed again. Everybody was blessed
Okay.
again.
Oh, it just ain't gonna do any good. Dadgummit. It's a 2. Oh wait a minute. No, wait. My athletics is a 7. That's a 9. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I'm blessing. That's 13,
Yeah.
and my other bless is 15.
Nice.
Thank God for
So
my
that is
athletic
all
abilities.
of Tim's blessings.
Yeah, I've burned every one.
And the
I needed
DC to climb to scale a wall that has no means of scaling is a 15 for the one this height. As you kind of wander over, you grab some barrels, you kind of slide them aside and stand up. You jump up to the awning that's kind of hanging off the side. You grasp hold of it, and pull yourself up, and kind of curl yourself up. I would like to remind you, you still look like a tailless possum right now.
But I'm invisible.
But you're invisible. That's right. As you pull yourself up and begin to crawl across the roof.
Got critters.
It is a very nice thatched
Squirrels,
roof. You notice that there's a chimney just to the right of you.
Check out the chimney. How does it look?
Take a look down.
Does it look like?
You could probably fit down that.
I mean, my tail's missing, so I should be able to go easier. I mean, down the chimney, the abomination went. I don't see any way to get in, do I?
So you kind of shimmy in.
Please don't get stuck.
You wiggle a little bit. I need you to make a dexterity check for me.
That's a +2. Come on, baby. Come on. I feel like I'm not gonna be stuck. I'm like stuck in my gut, yeah. Oh, freaking! What happens to me? That's a 10. Oh my goodness! Freaking died in the middle of a freaking
Plus dexterity.
a 2. 8 plus a 2 is a 10.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Slide about 2 feet down.
Oh gosh.
You suck in. You slide a little bit further down. You kind of shimmy a little bit. It's a little claustrophobic. It's covered in ash. You start kicking desperately.
You're gonna look like a skunk again.
You too. As you see, Frankie here has kind of lit some light, and you watch as he casts the fire out and it begins to glow around you. Well, glad to hear that you're trying to stop the plot as well, but how is it that you know about this, Seekers?
We have a ways to gather intel. I've been within earshot of what's her name?
Lady Morwin?
Lady Morwin. Yeah.
So it is Lady Morwin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, that's allegedly. That's
Allegedly.
like how we kind of like to live things. But, they got some information from the manor, Jasper's manor. I think there's more than one person. I think Sheriff Melrose is in on it.
It's a council of people.
I
Yes.
assumed the sheriff was in on it.
Oh yeah.
I had no evidence, but do you have evidence?
Do we have evidence?
Only
Well, we
one.
stole. This is hard.
We procured
Yeah.
things.
From the
This person.
establishment
Yes.
for which she might inhabit. This paper, we stole it.
You just place it like just unravel it?
Yeah. The one with the staff. We think the staff is really bad.
Something to do with the
And the
ancients.
ledger of all his recent purchases.
Yeah. So, it is true. He did bring back one of those scepters and his staff.
Yeah.
I don't know where he acquired it from, but he did bring one back.
We think we know where it came from.
He would not let me take it and keep it. He had me appraise it in front of him. I lied to him and didn't tell him exactly what it did.
That's
And it seems as
Doberman.
though,
Yeah, Tyson.
Tyson.
yes, and it seems as though that he might have figured it out anyways.
But does it control the withering?
Indeed, it can be used to control the withering. It's a very powerful ancient artifact designed to control necrotic energy, to resist radiance.
I see.
I fear that it can be used to taint the astral here in town. I fear they want to use it for some nefarious plans.
Well, and that's just a start. If they figure out how to do one astral, they'll do them all.
Yeah.
But to what end is what I'm trying to discover.
That's what I don't understand.
Remember the astral in Coopstown was kind of tainted.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Maybe
we-
he's already done it once.
I don't know.
Can you help us?
I was gonna ask you if you could help me.
Well, hey, that's good. That means we can help each other.
Because I'm doing it all myself here.
Oh, do you have anyone else helping you?
No, I'm working. I'm working for the Viscount. I'm trying to discover the truth about what's happening here.
Well, it's not good, Frankie. And they're trying to pin it on us.
Yeah.
But that's why tonight I was gonna go to one of their meetings at the Warehouse 6.
Oh, we know about that
Here.
warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
they have meetings there. Not every night, but usually every first night of the week. They have meetings there that they're held in. Well, I was gonna see what the fuss was all about.
How
I
are
managed to work my way into their good graces by procuring some pretty powerful arcane components for them.
To the shrooms.
That, amongst other things. As much as I hated to give it to them, because I know what it can be used to do. But it seemed to be the only way to gain their trust.
Maybe we can go with you to this meeting.
We had planned to scout it out ourselves because we needed, evidence. Because they're gonna try and pin all this on us.
Well, that seems like something shady that they would do.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a sheriff.
maybe I can help then. The meeting's invite only, but if you're seekers, you're probably pretty capable, right? Maybe you can find a way to sneak in. I can distract the guards for a bit.
Oh,
Well, and you sneak in, or maybe you can get to somewhere where you can just keep an eye on
I
me.
do have this.
What is that?
Black chain.
You pull out the black chain?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that would get you in.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have enough for your friends?
No, but can you make some imitation?
Oh, no, I can't. I'm
Well,
out of
that's okay.
obsidian.
Why don't you go? And we'll stay outside in case it all goes wrong.
Me and you, Frankie.
You just learn what you can.
We can,
And I still look like a coyote, so
sure.
if they see me outside, they won't think anything of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just remember to hide your astral.
Yeah. You can't tell them we're seekers.
Yeah, right. I won't let them know. I mean, if they find out, then this whole thing goes to shite for them. So
Yeah.
I imagine that would be very best. Probably why they're trying to get you.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you managed to get through the withering and no one else has in several days, they've been telling everyone that no one can go through, that no one has an astral. So, and apparently it's so thick that even astral shards aren't enough to keep
It's
it away.
thick.
Yeah,
3
that's
C's.
that's true.
How did you get through the withering?
First, before we answer that, can I inside check him?
Make an insight check. And about this point too, Tim,
I'm working my.
as you
To
are
get my chisel and hammer
shitting down the chimney, you're slowly just you suck in and kind of wiggle your way down, just sliding down a little bit. As you get a little bit closer to the bottom, you scrape up against something on the stone around you, and you see as several runes begin to light up.
Inside this chimney?
Inside
Inside the chimney?
Oh no!
I mean, what about St. Nick? I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, that's the wrong one.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tim!
Tim.
Am I gonna get blown
As
out
they
like a freaking
light
out
up,
of a cannon?
they begin to ignite into this very vibrant red glow. And then slide down beneath you. You hear something beginning to burn. And then smoke begins to fill the air and begins to get very, very hot.
I'm stuck. I don't have garbage. I'm gonna go
As
back.
you just try to sneak into a wizard's shop,
Well, I'm not the smartest of people. I'm an abomination.
I need you to make an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice.
Okay. All right. Well, if that doesn't work, I'm taking my freaking water skins and I'm gonna dump them out. But acrobatics or athletics, it's gonna be athletics. Come on, you gotta do me some good. I see a 2-0 in my future. Oh my goodness!
Hey! It is a natural 20.
Wow.
27.
You gotta manifest!
I mean, I really saw it.
Yeah, you
Because I was looking at it before I threw it in there.
Do you want to go up or down?
My friends are in there. I don't know what's going on.
It's hot.
He's wasted. I mean, I'm already
right.
getting sizzled. I'm going to go down.
As the fire begins to erupt around you, kind of down below, you're about like 6-7 feet from the bottom. You feel the heat licking at your feet. You quickly just, as this happens, the panic sets in. The sweat begins to pour. You grab your water skin and just kind of just try to like just sling it around you. You drop down. You are going to take.
I'm so
It's like if you
smart.
die in the chimney.
You're gonna take
What a way
1
to
point of
go.
fire damage as I rolled snake eyes. And you slide down and kind of go tumbling through as the fire begins to erupt upwards like a furnace into the chimney as you roll down into this lounging area that you were surveying from the outside a few moments ago. The two of you here, and Frankie here. It's something he.
I wonder if that's your
Just a
vandals.
moment. I think it is. He pulls his wand out. You see as he pushes the door open that leads into his into the area behind him. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Gosh,
Is he still invisible?
I have no.
Oh wait,
Oh,
he is
yeah,
still
he's
invisible.
still invisible.
Yeah.
That's right, he is still. No way, he's not. He's covered in soot.
I'm
Yeah. They're invisible, but also.
You're this shadow monster walking in the.
Wisdom is that's 11.
You suddenly seize up as he casts Hold Monster on you.
Not Neville.
Excuse me, hold person. As he stops you
Hold
in place
animal.
and hold animal. As he casts this on you. Trying to sneak in through the chimney, were you? I was prepared for that. As he takes a look, kind of walks around, and you see, as the two of you see, as the door is pushed open, you notice as there is just this soot monster. It is this terrifying creature. It's invisible, so it's transparent in some places, but it's got soot covered around the rest of it. Let's just take a look, shall we? See, cast dispel magic on you. The illusion fades, and the two of you see Tim there.
Oh my God, Teddy! What are you doing?
You know him?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he was here
No,
earlier.
he wasn't. Was he?
He was.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you.
Okay. So
Where'd your tail go?
you know the bad cat, the sheriff.
Uh-huh.
He's maybe after Tim because Tim sprayed him in the face.
You're a skunk.
He's a skunk, yeah.
Oh, that makes so much more
Yeah,
sense.
the disguise is not
Okay,
a good
fine.
one.
He taps you one time with the wand, and you're free.
What?
What were you doing?
I was trying to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Well,
Frankie's a good guy. He's on the good side. He's gonna help us.
You could have just knocked.
Yeah.
but all the windows shut and the doors locked, and it's like at one time I thought y'all were in trouble.
Oh,
That's very sweet of you.
I had it under control.
We.
We had it under control.
So,
Yeah.
what about the vandals? Hmm?
We haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, I think you need to.
That is a real problem, though. I mean, if you guys could take care of that for me,
Yeah, we'll
I
try.
really appreciate it because they are really obnoxious.
Oh, and the chef, he saw me again in the tavern, and
You didn't bring him here, did you?
no, I mean, me and Bag were there, and he came in, he looked at me, he saw me, and he said he recognized me, and it just went haywire from there, and Bag at least turned me invisible, and we ran out.
Well, it's not hard to see through your disguise. Are you okay?
No, my feelings are...
Your pride.
Is Bag okay?
It's
I
just
don't
take
know
off
when
the
the sheriff's
disguise.
gonna
It's
get me and I
not
went and-
working. Come here. Let's fix
Yeah.
you up.
I don't like being an abomination.
How hurt do you actually look? Do you need some healing?
I mean,
He's got a pretty nasty cut across his chest.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure? Well, at least sit down for a minute while we talk to Frankie before the meeting.
Too cranky?
Frankie.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's his name. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're having trouble with sheriff, it's probably gonna be hard for you to stay in a public place.
Yeah.
I guess seeing as how we're on the same side, you can stay here if you want to.
Are you sure?
This is a base of operations.
A hideout.
Oh, that would be fun.
Okay. And I don't have a lot of time because the meeting's gonna be starting pretty soon. Sun won't be up for much longer.
Well, how about we stay here and we'll keep the base of operations safe. Yep, that's the word. And then you two are going to the meeting.
What time is the
Oh crap!
meeting?
I was supposed to follow you.
What time is this meeting again?
It's just after sunset.
Oh no.
Yeah. Conflict.
Would you like me to go in your stead?
You can handle it?
With him?
Yeah.
Sure. I meant to whoever you were meeting, but I'll go with Frankie.
All right. And you watch the shop.
Yeah,
Goes
for
with
the
Frankie.
vandals.
Yeah.
All right. Don't break anything.
You're a town guard, so you should know how
Yeah,
to
you can
handle
guard
this kind of
stuff, right?
stuff. Yeah.
I used to be.
You still are.
I'm an abomination.
It never leaves your heart. I have faith in you.
Yeah. Me too.
Okay.
The utmost face.
Here, I need that medallion.
Huh? Yeah.
With the
chain.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you.
Keep an eye out for Bag, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look for him when I'm out.
You've still got them bunny ears on.
If you guys see a tree spontaneously combust and grow in the middle of the city, that is a sign. I am in danger.
That's just like the
There's the sound.
casino.
Yep,
You can
just like
grow a tree?
I can. Yeah.
That's some powerful magic.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really did a number on the casino.
Yeah.
Casino?
That's
Seems like
a
conversation.
that's a long story. Yeah.
Well, let me show you to your rooms. And your friend with the bunny ears, I remember him. He's not really a bunny, is he? I
No,
didn't think so.
he's a badger.
Oh,
Bad
everything is starting to
badger.
make a lot more sense now. You see as he pulls out his wand and all the lights just come up. The fire ignites. He approaches that stairway that leads up to nowhere. You've been on the roof. There's
Yeah.
nothing up
I had to go up the chimney because the stairs went nowhere.
he begins to walk up the stairs. He says, "Okay, so you just have to remember this is very, very important. You need to knock 3 times, no more, no less."
Okay.
So he reaches up to the trapdoor. You hear this. He pushes it open, and he kind of leads you up into a bunk room. As you look in, it's like this very large guest room. There are 6 bunk beds. You notice there are some chests. There is a washroom to the back with a sliding door over it.
Is it real? I mean,
It's
is
called a
real.
pocket dimension.
oh, please. That'd be great for when we get a hideout.
Very spacious.
Do you teach people magic?
I'm not the best teacher. I can teach people some magic.
Ooh, I would be interested in learning, and I think Wiley would too.
Perhaps maybe I could teach you how to do something like this.
Told you I
This one
can't
took
use
me many years to master, but you don't know.
But she's a good learner. She reads books all the time.
Yeah.
Fast learner too.
I do have some tomes that might help you.
Yeah?
Downstairs. Of course, it would cost you some gold.
Eh,
I know
that's
that we're
fine.
comrades, but I still have to make a living.
Yep, it's a business. I understand. My parents are merchants.
Oh, good to know. Well, anyways, knock 3 times, it will open up to this room. And like I said, you have a washroom to the back there, fresh hot water. The windows are fake. Don't try to go out of those. You'll end up in the void, and it will tear you into pieces, and it will just be not great. So let's not do that, shall we?
Have
Do
you
you
ever?
have to knock to get out, like to go down.
No, as soon as you open up the trapdoor, it will open right back up into my kitchen here.
you
It's
ever-
easy greasy.
All right. That's-
Have you ever had anyone accidentally go out those windows?
Yeah,
Oh no.
it was unfortunate.
Okay.
Oh, I know what to do with them vandals then.
Oh.
We need them alive
Well, no, yeah. If they're just kids,
and talking.
that's a bit extreme. But the
If they're
sheriff.
grown up, if it's a sheriff, he's going
The
out the window.
sheriff. Yeet.
After we're done with them. Alright?
All right.
Yeah.
We need
Sure.
answers.
Sure.
Yeah.
After I'm done with him, then you can talk to him. Because I'm going to.
I'd actually really appreciate it if you didn't.
Well, we need
It's
evidence.
a royal mess to clean up.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll hold
Plenty
it.
of ways to skin a cat.
Hate you guys.
You got a flayed knife.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right then. Well, I guess we're off. So you're following Frankie.
I'm going with Frankie.
All right. Wiley, you're headed back to
Back
the
to
tavern.
the perfect.
To the perfect sip. Tim, you're guarding the shop.
Caught in the shack. Keeping
All right.
an eye out for the baby skunk and the cat.
All right. So as you all go your separate ways, Sylvie, you travel with about this point. As you step outside, you do notice the sun is getting a little bit lower. It's not quite sunset yet, as Frankie kind of tells you. I guess we can just go wait by the pier for a little bit until it's time to go in.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, as you go your separate ways, you have about 2 hours before the sun sets. Is there anything anybody wants to do?
Frankie, if they ask, I'm your cousin twice removed.
Sure, they'll believe that.
Yeah. Would you have a better idea?
No, I think it's a good idea.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Ah! Not good. 10.
I think it's a really good idea.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. We're both canines.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Canines infiltrating the canine rebellion. Upheaval? Uprisal? What would this be? It's anti-canine.
Rebellion was a good word.
Yes, but it's not the
Uprising.
canines rebelling. It's the cats rebelling against the canines.
Feline takeover.
I see.
As you both spend quite some time pondering that conundrum, some time passes until eventually the sun sets. I want you all to roll. You know what? Actually, I'm going to start with Tim. I think I'm just going to start with Tim.
I'm cleaning myself up so I don't look like an abomination or a. I'll go out as a dead skunk if I go out. All right, wouldn't mind rolling? I'm doing something.
Tim, as you take some time, you get a bath in the washroom. It's very nice, very warm. You have no idea where the water's coming from, but it's full plumbing. It works very well. It's very warm water. You have no idea where the water comes from, where it
Really gotta
goes,
get one of
but
these.
it's very nice. You notice there's a small cabinet nearby. This is linens on it. It's kind of propped open. You don't see anything in it, so you close the door and look for some more. And as you close the door, it opens back up and it's full of towels.
Just make myself at home like in a 5-star hotel.
So you clean yourself up and you begin to make your way downstairs into the shop. Make a perception check for me as you're looking about for these vandals.
Gosh.
Get 'em, Tim.
Let's try something else. Well, how about
Try
that?
it. There you go. It's mad at you.
That's a 5. Perception was good. I think it was a 7. No, perception's a 2. The 4. That's a 9.
It's a
Good
9.
gosh.
Okay. So you make your way downstairs and you kind of peek your head out the windows and you begin to look around. It's very dark out. Don't see anybody. Kind of wander to the back door. Slide the curtains around. Take a look. And then you hear coming from the front of the building.
I have more on than just my towel, don't I?
Yes.
Okay. All
You've
right.
taken your bath. You
Okay, I just want to make
put
sure.
your armor back
I was
on.
waiting for that. I'm going to run to the window and you're going to say, oh, yeah.
Who's there?
Okay. So I
Paolo
will.
has just gifted you another
Another
blessing.
one.
Oh, my
Is our
goodness.
blessings
Thank you.
broken?
I was about to say, I think the blessings are
They're
broken.
broken.
Tim is getting unlimited blessings
Yeah.
tonight.
He needs them.
I need it. Thank you so much. Okay. So I will stealthily go check it out.
Make a stealth check.
And I will. I can add the stealth if I really mess up. I can. With my. Yeah.
I
Okay.
can. I promise I can.
Yeah. Do I have to do it? I can do it after the roll.
Yeah, you can do it after the roll.
Yeah.
Roll first.
Did I just screw myself?
Is it all right, bit?
20.
That's a 20.
Yeah, I think I just lost my points, but
Another nat 20.
Another
Hey,
one.
listen,
Are there?
listen.
That's 3.
I think it was
just lost my
Bearsy. It was Jersey Devil earlier that said the night's not over yet, and now we've broken into 3 natural 20s.
Halfway there.
So, as you sneak out the back and begin to make your way towards the front, kind of stealthing along, you notice as you get there, you see as there are these cats that at this point they've got these buckets that thrown paint all over the front of the building. As there's kind of, they look like they're younger felines. One of them's orange, the other one's black. In the middle of them, there's a skunk, and she is a young skunk. She's turned around, she's got her tail up, and she's like, "Are you guys sure?" I said, "Just do it quick before somebody sees us, Twiggy. Don't you want to get paid?" She said, "Okay." She sprays the entirety of the front of Frankie's front door.
Get them,
What are you gonna
Tim.
do?
Get them.
I am
Whip their
going
asses.
to
Oh.
take my rope. I'm going to go out there and attempt to grapple them and tie them up.
Which one?
Well, I mean, the skunk, she stunk it up, so I gotta go and get the skunk, because
Make an athletics check.
athletics. The skunks can't be. That was like a bad statement. Skunks can't be strong. A natural 20.
Two in a row.
Tim's luck has changed.
I had 3 tonight.
Yeah.
So
I had a bunch of other
Tim.
rolls. So.
you rush forward as you come out of the shadows, barrel forward towards them. You quickly take the rope and bind her up as she's just sprayed to the front door. It smells atrocious. As you wrap her up quickly and begin to tie her, she's, what's happening? As one of the cats just kind of drops the bucket. Sorry, Twiggy! He takes off running. What are you going to try and take off after? As he and the black cat begin to run. Which way are you going
They
after?
go separate ways.
They're running separate directions.
Okay, all right.
Get one of them.
Do I have enough time to throw something at one and run after the other?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm going to non-lethal.
Cannot non-lethal throw.
Okay. Well, then I got to have something I can throw that's not going to hurt that bad. I got all kind of garbage. I'm sure I got something. Inventory. I got a.
I will say in this case you can non-lethal throw something if it is not a weapon. If it is some kind of random object.
How about a?
You should have torches. Well, I guess you could use that as a weapon.
Well, I'm gonna throw some. I got lots
Should have
of
a
rations.
bedroll.
Well, the quilt probably ain't gonna do any good. Well, maybe if I threw it and it landed on top of them, they couldn't see.
You're getting away, Tim. What are you
Okay,
gonna do?
I'm throwing a whole thing of my rations.
You're throwing a bag of rations, a bag of food. Make an attack roll. He's gonna add your strength. It's an improvised weapon, so it's just your strength.
There's no way. There's no way I can get a natural 20. We're going for it. A 3. Plus 4.
And the luck has run out. As you
Yep.
take your sack, you spin around, you hurl it, it goes like 10 feet and falls on the ground. The rations scatter all across the ground. And that orange cat, he's just, who are you? As he just takes off. The black cat's running the other direction. Are you chasing after the black cat?
The one, whichever I didn't throw the stuff at. The one
Yeah,
that-
the black cat.
yeah,
So
I'm
go
not
ahead
sure.
and I need you to make a dexterity check for me. I guess you're gonna be, this is gonna be a chase.
Come on. That's a 9 plus a
Dexterity
2.
check.
11?
Plus a
Oh,
2.
so 13?
Yes.
13.
So you're running, you're gaining on him. As you're running after him, he turns around and sees you. Oh, he jumps into all fours. It just begins to pull away from
Okay.
him. Make
Then
another
I'm gonna
dexterity check.
I'm gonna take my I got a freaking it's a spear somewhere. I got that and I'm gonna
Javelin? Or what?
I got something, my glaive or something. I got 3 spears. I'm gonna try and knock his feet out. And I rolled a 8 plus a 2 again. Is that the same thing?
10.
Good gosh, just freaking, that's fine. Whatever.
So as you're rushing forward, you pull out a spear, you turn it backwards, you try to swing it forward. He tumbles over and lands on both back paws and just keeps running. And at this point, he has put the distance between you.
Fine, I'm turning around and making sure the tied up one doesn't leave.
She's just over there, just. Who are you?
Abomination, be quiet.
Make an intimidation check.
Gosh, I just.
Remember what you said earlier. Tell it. Roll a nat 20 for me. Manifest it. Tell it.
I gotta see it.
Yep.
I can't find it, doggone it. I'm just gonna see. There it is.
The 8 in between the 8 and the 14.
Okay, that's good. It's an 18.
There you go.
Something, yeah.
As you tell her to be quiet, she's, I think your intimidation's a minus, but that's okay. It's still
Yeah,
not.
it is a minus 2.
It's 16.
16?
Yeah.
Still enough for this
Oh.
young skunk. She's squalling. She's, I'm sorry, you made me do it.
And I'm gonna go and take her inside so nobody sees me, hopefully.
Tie her up and drag her inside. You tie her up and just drag her into the shop. As you look around, you notice that they have thrown what appears to be paint and manure all over the front of the building, and it has been sprayed by a skunk.
The disrespect.
Oh
That's
yeah.
Very disrespectful.
As you drag her inside and shut the door and lock it, we're gonna move over to Sylvie for a moment. Sylvie, as you and Frankie,
That's when that trace still going? Is it an hour?
it would have ended a while back at this
Okay.
point. So, You and Frankie. As the sun dips down below the horizon.
Alright. I think it's about time.
Okay. Do you want me to go in with you or
I
stay?
thought that was the point of the chain, right?
Right, it is. But just in case, just double checking, because I can stay close by.
It's up to you. But I think that you'd probably learn more inside.
You're probably right. Okay, I can do this. Okay, I just won't talk very much.
It's okay. You're a coyote, right? So you're menacing. You're so busy.
Make an intimidation check.
10.
A 10?
Yeah, see, just like that, just bare your fangs. And maybe, do you need the glasses? They're a little off-putting.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll do.
He just kind of like
Okay.
turns and begins to walk away, kind of walking towards the. You notice
I'll just be mysterious.
You notice as you begin to approach the warehouse, you see there's several individuals ahead of you that are walking forward. They have those chains. You see is at the front of the warehouse, beside like this large sliding door that opens up to it. Before we get to that, I would note too, as you're here on the edge of the shoreline, as you look out, you notice the withering curl out. About a quarter mile offshore, you can see the green clouds, the withering swirling around the city. You see as every now and again there's this flash of light as lightning kind of arcs inside the fog, and you can see figures within. Even in the water, you see reflections, things looking back towards the city.
Oh no. Okay.
A lot of ships are at port now, but there's not a lot of individuals working the docks right now. But you do see several figures making their way towards the warehouse. A couple of them wearing the same robes that you've seen somewhere earlier in the day. Some just look to be dressed in civilians' clothes. Standing out guard on either side of the sliding door, you see on one side there is a rather large bobcat that's kind of like perched up. You see as he's got like this like sleeveless tunic that's worn down. He's really muscular. Across from him to the left, you notice there's this armadillo. He's very small, kind of balled up. He's just kind of watching, keeping an eye on people. As they get closer to it, you see as something is said, words are exchanged between them, and then he slides the door open. As you and Frankie approach, you see he leans out.
What's white and black and red all over?
Frankie just,
Well, a bloody Dalmatian, of course.
says,
That's right. Come on in.
the bobcat opens the door and lets you slide inside. As you enter in, you notice there are probably around 200 to 300 individuals crammed into this warehouse. The crates and barrels have all been slid aside out of the way so that individuals can gather here. Towards the very back, there is some sort of stage that's set up with a podium. Is there anything you want to do as you enter in?
Not yet. I'm just gonna listen out for conversation, see if I can pick up what people are saying about the meeting, and if I could hear the exchange of words when we pass by.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, let's not do that. 17.
17. So as you listen out to individuals around you, as they're just conversing amongst themselves, you hear a lot of excitement. They're curious to know what Lady Morwen has to say tonight. One individual does ask, "What's with the black chains?"
Oh, right, you're new here. Lady Morwen enchants them to protect us when the time comes.
Protect us from what?
I don't know. We're hoping she'll tell us that tonight. So when you get yours, just keep it on you. Keep it close. All right then, I suppose.
You notice as you look about, a majority of the individuals in here are felines. As the two of you enter in, you catch the eyes of several individuals as they look you up and down. You hear some of them say,
What is Mutts doing here? Even some dogs aren't happy with the new regime.
You notice mostly felines. There's the occasional, there's a couple of badgers. You do see a couple of skunks in here as well. Along with one or two other dogs, including a rather tall, very angry-looking Doberman who's towards the stage, sitting off to the left-hand side of the stage, watching over the crowd, his eyes shimmering, the one good eye shimmering with arcane runes as he's looking about.
Good thing I didn't cast no magic.
And then you watch as the doors behind you are shut. The lights are lowered a bit. There's this... is two very large... now the name escapes me. Go with fire pits for now, because I can't...
Braziers.
Braziers, thank you. Why did that word escape me? Two very large braziers on the stage illuminate with fire. And you see, walking up in between them towards the podium, you see Jasper Bruinholt as he approaches. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's meeting of the Chains. Excuse me. Of the Chains of Kismet. For those of you who are new here, we welcome you to our order and to our rebellion. You hear as everyone in the crowd, Bruinholt, 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 begin to shout and cheer. But tonight, I will not be the one giving this address, but rather it will be my wife, Lady Morwen. As he gestures backwards, everyone goes dead silent. As you see Lady Morwen step to the podium and begin to look, she seems menacing. She stands up and looms over with intent as she looks around the crowd, and her eyes set on you. Wiley.
I'm just a little coyote. She don't know nothing about me.
No.
I ain't did nothing. I'm just been
As you
innocent this whole
are...
time.
Let me see.
I'm actually the best person to be here because I haven't been in the house.
Yeah.
As you return to the perfect sip, make your way inside. At this point at night, it's pretty crowded, as everyone in the town that can are coming in for their 2 drinks for the night. You see Ricky behind the bar as you wander in. Hi, welcome back. What's your name again? Xavier, right?
Xavier, Xander.
Xander.
whichever.
Sorry. I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
Gonna get you a drink.
Yeah, I'll take one of my 2.
You got it. So, take a seat at the table.
Yeah, find a table so I can, with a good view of everybody coming in, everybody going out.
You sit for a while. Almost finish the entirety of your first drink. Before finally, as you're about to take the last sip, you see the door creak open, and a cloaked raccoon steps inside. You see as she kind of walks in, she pulls the hood down. She's wearing this, it's more like a mantle than a cloak, really. It's not, it looks to have been at one point, it was a very nice mantle, and now it's kind of weathered with age. She still wears the same handmaiden's outfit underneath as she looks about for a moment and shuffles towards you. She sits down across from you. Hi.
Hey, you made it.
Yes, but I can't stay long.
Yeah.
Who are you to me?
Serenity, was it?
Yes.
I think I'm your son. I think we have a lot to talk about.
Make a persuasion check, Wiley.
Oh, well, let's I got bliss.
You do have a blessing.
Okay. So that's. What kind of check is this?
Persuasion.
Plus 0. 21.
21?
21.
21.
Yeah.
As you say this, and there is this moment where she leans forward and she reaches up and she grasps you by the cheeks and she looks deep into your eyes. And then you see as hers begin to well up, tears begin to form, you see a smile curl up on her face. My son, you've come home to me. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Finger.
As he lays That's where we're going to end this session of a foxtail. We did receive how many? We had 4 natural 20s?
4
Yes,
natural
we
20s.
went from
4
0 to
natural
4.
20s.
Billy rolled like all of them.
Wow.
Almost.
8
Or did you
people
roll-
are about to
you
win
I
it
rolled
big.
1. And he rolled 3.
8
That's
people are
crazy.
about to hit it big.
Got
Mm.
0. Sucking butthole.
Diana Genevieve says this has been a wonderful experience. We are so happy you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you're new here, welcome.
Welcome.
But seriously, welcome into the Blue Cottage, Diana. And just so you know, we do have a variety of other shows. We have Tales from the Winter Wilds returning on Monday, Tales from the Blue Cottage on Tuesday. A Foxtail is off next week, I'm afraid, but they will be returning the week after that.
Yeah.
To continue the story, but it is they will be back indeed. So we are so happy that you found us and have joined us tonight. So welcome in. Mama Rose got the win.
Hey.
Let's see. Office Goth says yeehaw. So Skinner Music Man got it too. Good Lord, God dang, there's a lot of winners.
Oh.
Josh Lizard said, I only caught the last half an hour. I'm glad I did, though. Well, hey, you know the great thing about it, Josh? You can always watch the replay immediately afterwards. As the replay goes up live instantly, you don't have to be a subscriber or a follower to watch replays on our channel. You can just go back and watch it. However, we do hope that you are following and subscribed. But, if not, that's totally fine, too. But welcome in, and we're glad you enjoyed it. Ricky Blue said, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Good Lord. Iskara says Elsa was off by 1. Well, to be fair, Iskara, Elsa's usually on the money, and that was still close. 1 is still close. So, Mama Rose says I can continue to be the matron of death tomorrow. All right, guys.
Your mom won.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mama Rose said I've finally peaked over 100K.
No.
God
Whoa.
dang.
So many channel points.
That's great, Mama Rose, because next Friday they're gonna need it. Because resurrections are not gonna be cheap for these for their poor souls. And for those of you who wonder, like I said, next Friday we are bringing back the Gauntlet, but we're making it Horde mode.
Oh.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be it's gonna be a little more laid back
players.
than our usual streams. We're gonna be interacting with you a lot more. Because we like that's what I think I like about the Gauntlet the most is the opportunity to actually engage with you more often. So with this, we're going to be engaged with you a lot. We're going to be having fun. We're just going to be chilling and basically just running a lot of combat. So it should be a really good time. If you enjoy combat and high octane TTRPG, you're not going to want to miss out on it. You'll have a lot of opportunities to spend some channel points to help them along. You'll be able to buy them potions, spell scrolls, weapons, extra lives, short rests. You'll be able to buy them all kinds of things. And you'll also be able to buy me stuff, so that's also a thing. That's
No,
new
we
to
didn't
this
hear
Gauntlet.
that. That's not part of
Just
the rules.
saying. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, Brookie Blue said, just sad we won't have Chris's cleric turned bard. That's true, but
I
like I said,
missed
Chris,
that
we
Twilight
wish him
cleric.
luck because he is going to be at a volleyball tournament in Atlanta, right? That's
Yeah.
Saturday. So they have to leave like first thing Saturday morning, and he really wanted to be here. I asked him, I said, do you want to play? I said, you've got a spot if you want to play in it, Chris. And I could see the turmoil in him. What he really wanted to be here for the Gauntlet, but he knew that if he was here till 12 o'clock, 1 a.m., and then had to get up and drive to Atlanta at 6 a.m. the next day, he would not be worth killing. He said it's not fair to his teammates, and that's totally fair. So, he will be missed. However, Matt will be making a return to the stream for the first time since Christmas, and we're very much so looking forward to that. I always have a good time with Matt, so it's still going to be a great time. Triple Double Snow is our favorite Gauntlet host going to be returning. Well, of course, your favorite Gauntlet host will be here. Excuse me, not the mom. Edegast, not the mom. I almost goofed up. Similar accent. Edegast Tokan will be making his return as the host for next week's Gauntlet. Of course he will.
The host.
All right, guys. With that, let's go ahead and take this love, let's take this generosity, take this fun. Let's go carry it over to someone else's stream. Let's go raid somebody. Don't forget, if you're not already, we do have a Discord server. We'd love it if you guys would come check us out and come hang out with us, talk all things TTRPGs, and we'd love to hear about your games and talk about. We just love talking game talk over there, as well as sharing and all the artwork we work on. Our community has some amazing artists in it, and they're always sharing the projects they're working on. So it's a really awesome place to come hang out and just. We're chill. It's just a lot of fun. So we'd love it if you guys come join us over in Discord. I did need to tell you. I almost forgot before we leave. Hollow posted something a while ago that got me. I couldn't say because you guys were in an intense roleplay moment. Where'd it go? He said, "Why is it that Tim is the gassy one, but Wiley is always the one gaslighting Sylvie?"
What?
It's because she's so gullible.
He's not wrong.
She's gullible.
All right, guys, let's go raid somebody. And until next time, we hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And until next time, we love you all. Good night.
Good night.
long.
See you later.